where the Pelicans could have fallen out of that game. It could have turned into a blowout. They clawed back every time and showed the kind of fortitude you have to show against a team like Boston.
And especially with all the threes going up, you got to expect the long rebounds. It hurt us in Boston. It's hurt us a lot here lately with the second chance points. You've got to rebound those misses.
Yeah, long shots equal long rebounds. So everybody has to be attentive to that detail. You can't leave it just to the bigs. Everybody's got to be involved.
All right, take a break, come back, starting lineups. We'll hear from Aaron Summers and your tip-off. Final game before the Super Bowl week craziness here in New Orleans. Couldn't ask for a better opponent. It's the Pelicans and the defending world champion Celtics, and it's coming your way on the Pelicans Radio Network.
A night of comedy with Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
I went ziplining for the last time. What is wrong with us? Would you pay $200 to feel like you're about to die 6 times?
Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
Now, is this a family? Is this your mother? Where is she? Is she in the crowd? You don't know where your mom is. The mom's up there. What kind of family is this? I'm sorry.
Live in New Orleans, Smoothie King Center, February 20th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
In basketball, it takes the right team to win. That's why you need a partner like Marsh McLennan Agency. We've been providing business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client insurance solutions to Southeast Louisiana for 80 years. Marsh McLennan Agency combines the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance firm. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit marshmma.com today.
I don't want to touch base or circle back anyone. I want to charter a boat and go fishing with my friends. I don't want to make a to-do list. I want to make a to-eat list. I don't care about a PowerPoint. Give me a juke joint. It's time to cut loose and lose track of time, billable and otherwise, altogether. Play Coastal and go have some fun for fun's sake.
For more information, visit coastalmississippi.com.
So, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, just took the Tacoma off-road, deep into the woods, got to this hidden campsite only it could reach.
Nice. I hooked up the boat to the tundra and hit up the lake. Towed it like a pro. Had the whole lake to ourselves.
Hey, wait, did I mention I went rock climbing too? Uh-huh, yeah, thanks to the Tacoma's crawl control.
Well, sounds like we both had fun weekends.
Mine was better.
The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for all the fun. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
Our national anthem from the Smoothie King Center as we get set for NBA action. It's the Pelicans and the Celtics. Time now for your starting lineup. First for the Pelicans, coming in at 12-36 overall, trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. New Orleans 8-17 in this building under fourth-year head coach Willie Green.
DeJounte Murray, 6'5", guard, Washington.
CJ McCollum, 6'3", guard, Lehigh.
Javonte Green, 6'5", guard, Radford. Go Highlanders.
Trey Murphy III, 6'8", forward, Virginia.
Yves Misi, 7-foot center, Omedo University.
It's, by the way, the 5th time this starting lineup has taken the court. New Orleans is 1-3 with this starting 5. For the Boston Celtics, they're 33-15 overall right now, sitting second in the Eastern Conference, 6 games back of the top-seeded Cleveland Cavaliers. They had a cruise win 2 nights ago in Boston against Chicago, 122-100. Kristaps Porzingis had 34 points, including a career-high tying 8 made threes. Their head coach is Joe Mazzulla, who is in his second year and obviously winning the world championship a year ago. And it's been a very consistent lineup, and you're going to see it here again. Drew Holiday, Derek White are the guards. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown are the 3 and the 4, and Porzingis, 7'2", 240, is the man in the middle. Jason Tatum averaging 26.7 points per game. Right now, that sits 6th in the NBA in scoring average. Those are your starting lineups. An active list presented by Morris Bart. For New Orleans, Keon Brooks, Antonio Reeves are out. G League, Brandon Ingram, and Herb Jones. Also out, Zion Williamson inactive as well tonight with a stomach bug. Those are your particulars. We'll hear from Aaron Summers next.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you, so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana helps people get care, stay well, and build healthy communities. Our Medicaid plan offers a wide range of benefits to best meet your health needs and those of your family. Care is the heart of our work, and just like the Pelicans, our team is committed to excellence. Make AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana your choice today. Learn more about the benefits of our Medicaid health plan by visiting care4la.com. That's care4la.com.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA, and we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the game, and how we can elevate our own game with capability that takes us to another level and ground clearance that propels us even higher. The 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, official vehicle of the New Orleans Pelicans. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
This radio presentation of the New Orleans Pelicans, presented by Smoothie King, is brought to you by Chevron, the human energy company.
Murray, behind the back foot, the Hawk, deep straightaway three. Yes, sir! Hawkeye!
Energy. We power life.
Too strong. Oh, it goes in! Stupid Hawk!
New Age Products. Official garage and outdoor kitchen provider of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Trey rebounds it, and the Pelicans make history.
And by Smoothie King, rule the day.
Their largest ever comeback.
Now, here's Todd Brafanini.
Take that! All right, here we go, baby. It's the Pelicans and the Celtics, our final home game before Super Bowl week. We are off on Sunday for 9 days on a 3-city road trip. That'll be 2 in Denver, 1 in Sacramento, and then 1 in Oklahoma City the day after the Super Bowl. So not a bad opponent to have here tonight. Your officiating crew, Ed Malloy is the crew chief, CJ Washington, the referee, Derek Richardson, the umpire. Pels in the White Association Edition uniforms, Boston in the classic Kelly green, with Boston and white across the chest, white numerals front and back, as Kripp stops Porzingis, double taps it back, and Derek White will bring it into the front court. Jason Tatum, center circle, guarded by DeJounte Murray. Now Trey Murphy on the switch. Tatum went behind the back, lost the ball, and it's out of bounds. Nice job by Javonte Green as he tried to run it down. Wait a second.
Yeah,
they're going to get...
Yeah, he's saying Javonte got hand on it. He say pointed in the wrong direction.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I thought Tatum just dribbled out of bounds, but...
Well, Green got a steal anyway. Deflection and taken by Messi. Well done, Javonte. Up the floor, McCollum. Steps it up top. DeJounte Murray drives on Porzingis. Lefty layup, missed everything. Knocked back and saved by Boston. Drew Holiday, who had the previous three-point record that C.J. McCollum broke against Dallas, as Jaylen Brown gets to the rim. Might have been a goaltend, and it will be. Then it's 2-0. Boston, as Messi made contact after the ball hit the glass.
Yeah, and I think Trey Murphy gets the foul on the reach in. And Messi compounds it going after the block with the goaltend. That's a tough matchup for Messi on the perimeter.
So Jaylen Brown, who by his standards is having a down year. I'd like to have a down year at 23.2 a game, 6 rebounds per contest. Free throw, rim, glass, good. And Boston's up 3-0. Not quite the conventional way, where they're just going to rain threes down, just an N1.
Yeah, well, you heard Willie Green say it. They're going to chuck up 50 of them.
Now Murray, lob it up to Messi. That's defended again by Porzingis. Tatum leaked out, and will dunk, and it's 5-0.
Okay, so that's the third lob in the last two games.
Yep.
That's been defended.
Now McCollum, right baseline. Tried to get Derek White up in the air, didn't fall for it. Back out long to Murphy. I'm telling you, the first 5 minutes are going to be critical for New Orleans as CJ is blocked by Porzingis. They could literally run out and hide.
Porzingis is going to hang around the rim because he doesn't feel like Yves Missi is a threat offensively, so he's going to hang around the rim to just swat shots if he can.
Yves has not scored a point in the last 2 ball games. McCollum off the curl, didn't pull the trigger. Tatum on the switch. Now pick and roll with Missi. Stop, pop, right wing 3. That is off the glass. And it's taken by Drew Holiday. And I'm already feeling queasy here, John.
Well defended by Jason Tatum.
Porzingis for 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Murray. 5-0 Boston, 90 seconds in. Got to get the ball in the hole here. McCollum, shot fake on a 3. Now back out long, Murray. There's not a lot of movement right now. Murray center circle. Pick and roll with Green. Drives in. Pops one from 10. Nope. Rebound, Yves. Blocked by Porzingis. Yves got it back. Threw it to Murphy. Dribbled off a foot. Rolls to Missi. Shot clock at 7. Yves with a little dream shake on Kristaps Porzingis and punches it with a right hand.
Yves with the nice offensive move. You see the growth and development all the time.
Beautiful up and under, and he hammered that thing down. And now Green poked it away from Porzingis, but run down by Derek White, who will take a straightaway 3 and clang it off to the right. Rebound, Trey Murphy. Murphy front court right, guarded by Drew Holiday. Pick from Missi. Stop, pop, straightaway 3. Murphy. Good.
That's a great screen by Yves Missi to disrupt Drew Holiday, who's going to the officials saying he was moving. And he might have been right, but Yves Missi holds his ground and allows Trey to get open.
So quick 5-0 run, and you tied him up. Now Tatum for 3 right wing. And it's 8-5.
They're going to shoot 50, but it's not just that they shoot 50, well, 48.6. They make 18
exactly.
again.
Percentage-wise, 38.5. That's 12th in the league. Murray, restricted arc, bounce feed, and it was stolen by Holiday, but he could not maintain a dribble and literally soccer balled it out of bounds. So you got a break right there. Should have been a turnover. Pels have done a whale of a job holding on to the basketball in the month of January. Just 12 turnovers a game. That's 4th in the league.
And they're doing a great job of turning over the opponent.
Now CJ left angle 3. That's off the heel. Long rebound, though, to Murray. Back to Trey. Trey, top of the key, guarded by White. Steps back. Straightaway 3. Around and out. And a rebound, Jason Tatum. Tatum averaging 9 rebounds per contest. That is his career high. As they'll float it down to Porzingis, and there's nobody big enough to guard him, and Javonte Green is forced to foul him going up.
And that's the issue that Porzingis presents. He made 8 of 14 threes in the last game, and yet he's willing to go down on the box and post up when he gets the mismatch.
So Porzingis coming off his season-high performance against Chicago with 34. As the free throw is good, he is 86% at the free throw line. He is not quite knocking on the door of 50, 40, 90, but he's walking up to the door itself. 48, 42, and 86.
Yeah, he knows where it lives. He's not quite there yet, but.
By the way, Domantas Sabonis, who was a snub in the Western Conference, as far as the All-Star game, didn't even make the reserve team. He's got a chance to go 60, 40, 90, which has never happened in the history of the league, as DeJounte Murray drives into the paint, scoops it in with a left hand.
Yeah, you can take advantage of Porzingis, but once you get behind him, you got to get to the rim quick.
Brown right angle 3, you know where that's going. 13-7 Boston. So they're already off to a 4 of 6 start from the floor, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. Murray again all the way in, but he blows the layup.
Yeah, that's 2 missed layups for DeJounte, and you got to be able to convert those against this team.
Brown, step back 3, short, rebound, McCollum. You got to get those long rebounds. So far, so good in that department. Now Missi, the Pels trail by 6. Picked up his dribble, nowhere to go. Threw it out long to Murray, sideline left. Pick from Yves. Murray weaves through, get it to McCollum. Drives to the left elbow, pop a 15-footer. That's short. And the rebound, White. McCollum is off to an 0-3 start.
And you know it's going to be tough against this Boston defense because they've got 2 great defensive guards.
Derek White to the rack, blows a layup. as he hit the right side of the rim. Back the other way, Javonte Green. Kick it to Murphy. Good closeout by Derek White. Trey will Euro in anyway.
Yeah.
Scoop it in and one. That was a wonderful job by Trey Murphy. Give credit to Derek White on the closeout, and that forced Murphy to go to his left, and then he saw a seam, and he got fouled by Porzingis.
But he's been so willing to get to the rack here this season, and that's only going to open up his game offensively.
Actually, they called Jaylen Brown for the foul. The free throw is rinsed. So three-point play the hard way. And Trey Murphy's got 6 of our 10 points. 13-10 Boston, 7:20 to go. First quarter here in New Orleans. Tatum. Bounce feed out of bounds. I mean, right through the wickets of Derek White. That's an unforced error. Second turnover for the Celtics.
And the Pels were able to turn Boston over in Boston. Turn them over 12 times and scored 17 points off of it.
All right, Holiday is going to pick up Murray, three-quarter court. And now Jaylen Brown on the switch, just across the timeline. Good crossover by Murray. Drives in and threw it right through the hands of Yves Missi.
When he turned that corner, he didn't force Porzingis to commit one way or the other. So Porzingis was able to play him and the extra man and not have to move.
And when he finally dished it to Missi, it was too close.
Yeah.
And Eve wasn't ready for it.
You got to make him commit one way or the other.
Now Tatum pick and roll with Porzingis. Tatum will just pop the three. That's off to the left, no good. And Missi claims his third rebound. Still 13-10 Boston. McCollum, we got to get him going tonight. CJ, bounce feed to Trey. Fake the three. Now spins right, one-on-one with Holiday. Chest it to Green. He'll pop a three. He got fouled by Jaylen Brown on the right wing. 3 free throws for Javonte Green, and Brown just committed his second foul.
And not a smart one whatsoever. That's a jump shooter who's not necessarily known for making threes. Javonte shaking up a little bit on that one.
Yeah, wonder if he came down because Brown was in his landing area. We'll check that when we come back. But good job by the Pels to come back from the early onslaught. That's exactly what happened.
They're checking it. Yep, they're looking at it.
Yeah, Brown was in Green's landing area, so they're checking for a flagrant.
Yeah, that would be a flagrant.
All right, we'll tell you the results when we come back. Thank you, Ed Malloy. 6:35 left in the first, 13-10 Boston on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Being a Chevron car these days has been quite the adventure. Miami to Seattle, ocean to ocean. I've stopped at so many states and collected so many bumper stickers. Sometimes I feel like a moving passport book. It's just so great what I can do with Chevron with Techron, because it gives me unbeatable mileage and keeps my engine clean. Plus, there are so many Chevrons along the way. Now the only thing I'm worried about is where to go next and where to put all my new bumper stickers. Chevron with Techron, fueled by possibility.
The NBA is back, and FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, wants you to catch all the action. Because right now, FanDuel is giving Pelicans fans 3 months of NBA League Pass. All you have to do to watch every tip-off and buzzer beater from around the league is place any $5 bet on the NBA. Make every moment more with FanDuel. NBA League Pass. Local blackout restrictions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-7867. 21 plus and present in Louisiana. Permitted parishes only. After 3-month free trial, the full price of League Pass will be automatically charged monthly. Cancel anytime. Terms, restrictions, and embargoes apply. Limit 1 pass per customer. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you, so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
Murphy to the hard, cutting Javonte Green, a reverse right hand punch, my goodness gracious.
Now, here's Todd Graffanini and John DeShazer.
And tomorrow's Louisiana Lottery Powerball jackpot is an estimated $89 million. Again, that's tomorrow. So you have until 9 o'clock tomorrow to get your tickets. Drawing is at 10 p.m. on Saturday. Graf and JD with you, top section 112. All in the King Haggard on our statistician, Aaron Summers courtside. The conductor and Gus in the studio. They looked at it, but Rodney Mott in the replay center decided, John, very quickly, I might add, that it will not be a flagrant foul on Jaylen Brown and just 3 free throws for Javonte Green. I beg to differ, but that, they don't ask for my opinion.
Yeah, Fooey, I do not agree with that call, but let me just say this, folks. My partner is Karnak the Magnificent. He said that Carlo Makovich was going to have to play a lot of minutes in this game.
Has to.
Carlo Makovich, 6:35 left in the first, is on the court.
And again, he's the only other big, as Yves Missi has a seat. So Carlo is going to get a baptism tonight. So 3 free throws for Javonte. He's got the first 2.
You can't get into a guy's landing area. Now, we saw a jumper the other night where they thought it was flagrant, where the shooter started out behind the three-point line and ended up 3 feet inside of it where he jumped on the foot. But this did not look like that case.
Got them all. We're tied at 13. Well done, Javonte Green. All right, so the Celtics, with 6:30 to go in the first quarter, 13-13. Celtics ball moving right to left. Drew Holiday. Left wing, picked up by Green on the switch. Get it to Porzingis, float it down low. Al Horford, who just checked in, and a reverse layup for the veteran.
This ain't fair. They've gone Twin Towers on the film.
Yeah, no, that's...
And when you got Al
I'm calling
Horford,
not fair, John.
Yeah, that's not fair. You go Al Horford, he's going to be able to post up whoever attempts to guard him.
15-13 Boston.
But now Boston 6 back into the zone because they've got the 2 bigs out there.
McCollum, right angle, picked up by Tatum. Sizing him up, goes to the baseline, 15-footer, got it. And CJ needed that one to go down. We're tied at 15.
He needed that one, but that's not the best offensive set right there. I mean, you got to get some movement.
Tatum left baseline, guarded by Murray, backing him down to the block, still backing him, went for the sweep and the finger roll, right hand over the front iron and in.
They got size advantages all over the place.
Now Murray, show and go. High finger roll over Porzingis. That drop from the rafters straight through the hoop.
King finger roll.
Oh, that was beautiful. Porzingis answers for 3 short from the left wing. Rebound Murray. 17-17, 5:10 to go first quarter. Murray, kick it out. Javonte Green, left corner 3, online but in and out. Makovich tried to tap the rebound back, but Derek White outraced him for the ball. Halfway down. Tatum between circles, front court, spins out of trouble, drives to the elbow, behind the back, flip to Porzingis for the straightaway 3, and that's a layup for him.
Yeah, he ain't going to stop shooting just because he missed the first couple.
Nice little back pass there by Tatum, who picks up the dime, and Porzingis has 5 points. That's his first made 3 of the night. McCollum drives past Porzingis, baseline, reverse layup, no. Followed up and in with a 2-hand flush by Carlo Makovich.
Porzingis goes for the block, and Carlo does exactly what he should, which is dive to the rim. That's a foul on DeJounte, but he and Jason Tatum are arm wrestling down there. And you can't let one dude wrestle and the other not be allowed to wrestle.
Well, I'm just going to go out on a very thick limb here that Tatum's going to get every benefit of the doubt.
I mean, Tatum's got
on that matchup.
Tatum's got DeJounte Murray locked. DeJounte Murray shoved him to get him off. You can't allow one guy to be able to lock and the other guy not be allowed to dislodge him off.
All right, super sub Peyton Pritchard is in, who leads the league in bench points and threes. As Porzingis, 10-footer is good.
The Pelicans just don't, don't have very few people.
Well, no, that's why he's the unicorn. The original unicorn. Murray goes back, goes forward, floats up one short, got his own rebound, and then rolled his ankle.
Yeah,
he is in a seated position in the lane. Boston threw it away again. Trey will drive in on Porzingis, lay it in with the left hand, and DeJounte Murray just blew a tire. That is tough to see.
Oh, he's going to...
His right ankle, it appears...
I mean, he is in pain.
And if that guy, and if
he is being helped to the locker room,
he is as tough as it comes. And to see that,
yeah, he's being basically helped off, almost carried. He rolled that ankle on that offensive rebound.
So timeout is on the court. We'll take it with them. 3:51 to go first quarter. It's 22-21, Boston leading New Orleans. Back after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
You will win with money. You will become wealthy if you will do these 5 things over and over again.
Dave Ramsey, America's trusted voice on money, is on SiriusXM Triumph.
Get out of debt. When you don't have any payments, you know what you've got? Money.
Call in for advice that's helped millions crush debt, build wealth, and achieve peace of mind.
Financial freedom is closer than you might think.
The Dave Ramsey Show, weekdays starting at 6 a.m. East on SiriusXM Triumph. 111.
The first place to talk hoops is the starting lineup with Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine.
Jimmy Butler, who, down in Miami, they were fawning all over him because, they like their stars down there in Miami. They love the Miami Heat. They made him out to be, like he was the greatest coffee maker since Juan Valdez in Colombia. So they go nuts over that. Everything you do, Jimmy, is incredible. You're the smartest guy alive, and he's not being smart right now.
Catch the starting lineup weekdays 7 to 10 Eastern on SiriusXM NBA Radio Channel 86 in the car and anytime you want on the SiriusXM app.
I'm going to win the Royal Rumble.
Busted Open is hitting the road for coverage of the 2025 Royal Rumble. Live from Indianapolis, join Dave LaGreca as he previews this big event and sits down with the top stars in the WWE.
Royal Rumble, you're next on the list.
The road to WrestleMania starts at the Royal Rumble, and Busted Open will be there live for it all. Only on SiriusXM Fight Nation, channel 156, and the SiriusXM app.
As the nominees arrive for music's biggest night,
Goosebumps even thinking about it.
SiriusXM's The Grammy Channel brings you live interviews and conversation direct from Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles.
I'm speechless, man. I'm here at the Grammys.
With ongoing pre-show coverage leading up to the 67th annual Grammy Awards telecast.
If I won, I would freak out.
I know that's right.
Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 Pacific, on The Grammy Channel, SiriusXM 17, and at home on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices.
Another 3 for Stephen Curry.
Hey, this is Stephen Curry from the Golden State Warriors. Download the new SiriusXM app and hear every game live.
And he goes down, and whatever it is, I'm not a doctor, and I didn't sleep at a Holiday Inn Select last night, so I'm not going to speculate, but whatever it is, obviously, is not good.
No. Well,
the Pels haven't had a lot of success this year, but they're 9-21 with him and 3-15 without him coming into tonight.
All right, Boston ball moving right to left here in the all greens. As Pritchard got to the left block, kick it to Horford, left wing 3. That is off the mark. Rebound, Jose Alvarado just checked in.
And he's going to have to play a lot of minutes, Jose Alvarado.
Trey Murphy step to his left. Deep left wing 3 is down for Murphy. Just knocked his second 3 down.
Took advantage in transition because Frank Cornett was the guy guarding him, and Cornett backed up too far.
So it's Tatum's right elbow jumper. That's no good. Ball on the deck. It rolls to Alvarado. Pels have a 24-22 lead. Now Trey looking for a heat check. Another 3, same spot. Front iron. Carlo came in for the rebound, but not able to corral it. Now up the floor, Sam Hauser. Stop, pop, left wing 3. Yep. And it's 25-22. Hauser, we saw Ian Trey Murphy talking before the game. Hauser, just like Murphy, a UVA product. Of course, Hauser was out of the Chicago game with injury last time, but he's well enough tonight. Brandon Boston, one-on-one with Hauser, bumps him. Fall away dotted. And it's good for BJ, 26-25.
I mean, there's just no rhythm to the offense once BJ gets it. He's going one-on-one. Now, he's able to score some of those times, but when you don't, it really doesn't bode well for your offense.
Now Tatum chests it over to Pritchard. Good closeout, Murphy. Kick it in the left corner. Horford back to Pritchard. Pritchard splits defenders, drives in, and blocked by Matkovic on the weak side. Back up the floor, JRE to Jose. Jose at the nail, shovels to Trey. Right angle 3, online and rinse.
Trey Bien. It's tough to match up in transition. If you're able to get that block and turn it the other way, you can find some opening that's a mismatch.
28-25 New Orleans. Murphy with 13 already in this game. Hauser will try to answer from the right wing. No, and Carlo Matkovic clears. Now Trey, deep,
yes,
straightaway 3.
Yes, sir!
That is from Kennebra.
Kenneth Murphy the third.
That is logo Trey on the left wing of the Pelican. 31-25. Murphy's got 16 in the first quarter. 1:20 to go. Pels up 31-25. Hauser says, be quiet, everybody.
KYP. Sam Hauser, 86% of his shot attempts are threes.
And he's 40%. And he's already made 2. 31-28, 60 seconds left in the first quarter. Alvarado one-on-one with Pritchard. Still dribbling. Steps back left wing 3. Somebody is feeling it down there.
Oh, in your face. That's Jose one-on-one in that situation. Says, I'm not going to pass it. I'm going to feast.
Pels are 4 of 9 from distance now. Boston is 5 of 12. You know they're going to answer with one here. They're going to try. Horford, kick it out to Tatum. There's Hauser again. I mean, I couldn't even get it out of my mouth. He's got a heat check.
Your rotations can't leave Sam Hauser open. He only shoots threes and he shoots them well.
Jose, now it's a 3-point contest and you can't do it. You just can't.
No, you can't get it. Not with that team.
No. 34-31. Jose missed that 3. Now Tatum into the paint. Get it down low. Horford blew the layup. And it's on the deck and it's taken by Alvarado. We got a break. Shot clock off. 14 seconds left. So barring a disaster, the Pels are going to win the first quarter here. Jose drives with the left hand. Dotted line. Threw it out in the corner to Boston. Steps to his left. Angle free. Brick. And there it is. So you win the quarter 34-31, but the concern obviously is with DeJounte Murray, John.
Yeah, you just don't feel good about what we saw on the replay. And again, we don't need to speculate on this, but that didn't look good. Whatever it is, it did not look good, but they were able to actually rally behind that and take the lead here at the end of the first.
Go to the second. New Orleans 34, Boston 31 on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
So, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, just took the Tacoma off-road, deep into the woods, got to this hidden campsite only it could reach.
Nice. I hooked up the boat to the tundra and hit up the lake. Towed it like a pro. Had the whole lake to ourselves.
Hey, wait, did I mention I went rock climbing too? Uh-huh, yeah, thanks to the Tacoma's crawl control.
Well, sounds like we both had fun weekends.
Mine was better.
The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for all the fun. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person everywhere. Together with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
Have you heard that you can watch Pelicans games for free on the Gulf Coast Sports and Entertainment Network? All you need is a flat antenna from Channel Master. Visit channelmaster.com for all your television antenna needs. These aren't those big rabbit ears you grew up with. Channel Master can set you up with a sleek new flat antenna for as low as $35. For a limited time, use code PELS20 to save 20% on your entire purchase. That's PELS20 to save 20% at Channel Master.
I don't want to touch base or circle back anymore. I want to charter a boat and go fishing with my friends. I don't want to make a to-do list. I want to make a to-eat list. I don't care about a PowerPoint. Give me a juke joint. It's time to cut loose and lose track of time, billable and otherwise, all together. Play Coastal and go have some fun for fun's sake.
For more information, visit coastalmississippi.com.
Hey, join us Wednesday, February 12th, as we put on a carnival celebration and take on the Sacramento Kings. Make sure to arrive early to participate in the pregame scavenger hunt throughout the concourse to win special autographed prizes. Plus, fans in attendance will receive a City Edition beanie, courtesy of Hancock Whitney while supplies last. Get your tickets by visiting pelicans.com/promotions. As a quick inbound for New Orleans, up the floor, and Jose Alvarado gets right to the rim. Lays it in. The Pelicans have 16 points in the paint already against the Celtics in a 36-31 lead.
That's an assist from Makovic, who is right now playing his gluteus maximus off.
No question. And you've needed it. Hauser another 3. Front iron. Strong side rebound. Brandon Boston. Alvarado, McCollum, Boston, Makovic, and Jeremiah Robinson Earl on the floor for New Orleans. CJ hard to the rim. Bounce feed to Carlo. Dunk. Attempt is stuffed by Jaylen Brown. Back up the floor, Pritchard. We have to have we got to be leading the league and getting our dunks blocked. Brown, easy mid-range from the nail. 36-33.
It's a good thought. Nice play, but Carlo in a tough position where Jaylen Brown comes from behind and really gets him.
Now Jose, bounce feed to Cornette. In the lane, Makovich, get it out long, JRE, who maintains the dribble despite slipping. Cross-court pass over to Boston. Shot clock at 5. Boston one-on-one with Pritchard. Spins. Pritchard will strip it. Back up the other way. Bad pass, Hauser, taken by McCollum, who will stop, pop a 3, and brick that. And the rebound is taken by Hauser. It ain't CJ's night at all.
And he's got a 3-on-2. He's got Jose Alvarado wide open in the right corner.
He's already 1 for 6. Pritchard for 3. Clang. That was a bad shot. Up the floor, Alvarado after the Boston rebound. Pell's up 3, 10 to go second quarter. Jose, two-man game with Carlo. Throw it up, and it's in. I thought it was going to be a lob. Jose just floated it up from the dotted line anyway.
For the life of me, I thought that was a lob until it went through the rim.
Great minds think alike. Alvarado thought differently. Jose's got 7 points already. Pritchard shoveled it to Jaylen Brown. Picked up by Alvarado. That is a big-time mismatch. Jose stripped, and it goes right back to Brown.
That's tough.
Who knocks down a mid-range.
That's tough luck. That's a great strip, and it went right back to him.
That's what happens when the leprechaun's on your side. Bad pass, McCollum. Easy steal, Pritchard. Pritchard will get it around the perimeter to Brown for a 3. Nope. Rebound, Carlo. Makovich, his most productive 9 minutes in a Pels uniform.
And the Pels doing a great job of defensive rebounding so far.
Jose, stop, pop 3. Short. Rebound, Hauser. 38-35 New Orleans. 3 minutes gone, second quarter. Pritchard. Picked up by McCollum. Chests it to Brown, who makes the tough catch. Drives to the dotted line. Backdoor cut Cornette. Beautiful bounce pass Brown. And an easy dunk for Luke Cornette.
Brandon Boston went for the steal at midcourt. He didn't come up with it, and that left Jaylen Brown to get to the rim, and he found Cornette on the baseline.
38-37 as Willie Green will take a timeout.
You got to slow down this pace.
Yeah, you got some guys right now that are breathing heavy. But Pels are playing solid basketball so far. 8:43 to go. New Orleans 38, Boston 37 here in the second quarter. Send it to Gus Kattengill, who will update you on an NBA scoreboard when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
When you get a Pelicans debit card from Keesler Federal, every day is full of possibilities. And free checking saves you extra cash to make those possibilities a reality. Perfect for the things that make you happy. Plus, with your new Keesler Federal Pelicans debit card, you'll also save 25% on tickets and merchandise and choose from 5 different fun card design options. Enjoy all the perks you get for all the things you love. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Federally issued by NCUA.
A night of comedy with Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
I went ziplining for the last time.
What is wrong with us? Would you pay $200 to feel like you're about to die 6 times?
Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
Now, is this a family? Is this your mother? Where is she? Is she in the crowd? You don't know where your mom is. The mom's up there. What kind of family is this? I'm sorry.
Live in New Orleans, Smoothie King Center, February 20th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
Hey Pelicans fans, SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Pelicans basketball games or to any other live event in New Orleans, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
Coming up, the next couple of games, the Pelicans will be taking on the Denver Nuggets. They're in Philly tonight, 72-69. Denver leads it at halftime, guys.
All right, thanks, Gus. Here, 8:43 left in the first quarter. Pelicans with a 38-37 lead over the Boston Celtics. Pelicans shooting 44% from the floor, 30.8 from beyond the arc. So, that's got to go up a little bit. 4 of 13 However, 3 of those threes made by Trey Murphy, the other one by Alvarado. So Trey's going to need a little help. He's got 16 of the 38 points right now. You've forced 4 turnovers. Likewise, Boston, so that's a wash. 2 points off turnovers each. You have a points in the paint advantage at 18-14.
Yeah, exactly. And the help is going to have to come from TJ McCollum. Let's be honest. He's a guy who averages 22 a game. He's got to get loose, and he's got to get some numbers up to help out Trey Murphy.
All right, Eve Nisi back in the ball game for New Orleans, replacing Carlo Makovic, and Jose and Nisi miscommunicate on another pass right through Eve's hands, but they're trying to get it to him. Jose is 2 feet away from him. So that's a turnover.
Yeah, that didn't look good.
Alvarado, Boston, McCollum, JRE, and Nisi on the floor for New Orleans. Pritchard, Horford, Brown, Hauser, Cornette for the Celtics. Horford, jump feed to Pritchard, left corner. No, front iron rebound, Cornette.
Yeah, they're just too
and
big.
a stick back.
Yeah, they're just too big with Cornette and Horford or Porzingis. They've got 3 bigs, and that's probably too many for the Pels.
Now, McCollum nearly stepped on the baseline. Get it to JRE, right wing 3. Nope. And the rebound to Hauser. Hauser front court between circles, shovels it to Pritchard. Pritchard will shoot it from anywhere. Now Brown, pick and roll with Cornette. Brown will just pop a 3. No. Rebound by JRE. Good box out by Nisi.
They're still doing a nice job defensive rebounding.
Now McCollum, one-on-one with Hauser. Crosses him over, drives in, off the glass, got it with a left hand off the box.
That's what you got to do if you're CJ McCollum. They're not going to give you easy looks from 3.
Hauser for 3? No, man, they just jack him up, man.
They got no regard.
They just jack him up.
They've got 19 3-point attempts already.
Nisi bad pass. Deflected by Cornette, taken by Pritchard. Throw it out to Hauser, who is on the sideline. We'll take that. And guess what? He was about to jack up another one. I mean, my goodness, no
19,
regard.
I just said 19. I was about to say 20, and he stepped out of bounds.
Hauser's played 9 minutes. He's taken 6 threes and was literally a half second from taking another
That's what he's out there for. And you know that's what he's out there for, so you got to locate him and find him quickly on defense.
All right, pace is frantic here. Trey Murphy is back in for New Orleans. Derek White, Drew Holiday in for the Celtics. Javonte Green likewise for the Pels. Macy's got it up top, handed off to Murphy. Murphy hounded by Derek White, went behind the back. Fall away just below the nail for Murphy is down.
These are the things that will make Trey Murphy a 25, 28-point-a-game scorer because he's able to get to the mid-range into the line.
Well, he's got 18 already. Holiday in the right corner for 3. Klang off the back iron, and the rebound, Brandon Boston. Pels with a 42-39 lead, 6:35 left first quarter. Trey, cross court over to Boston. Shovel back to Murphy between circles. Picked up by Derek White, one of the best defenders in the league. Murphy sizing him up, still dribbling left wing. Kick it up top. McCollum splits defenders, drives in, throws it out to Green, who saved it back to Boston. Got to go. Bailout 3 at the buzzer, hit the right side of the glass. Lost track of the shot clock there.
Yeah, got it sloppy at the end. CJ McCollum got a pass out, but it wasn't a very good pass. They got sloppy at the clock. And you can't waste opportunities against Boston because, again, they're at 39 right now, but you know they're going to put up points.
And this is the 16th game that the Pelicans have played in January. Supposed to play 17, but one got snowed out. But we're averaging 12 turnovers in January, which is pretty good. We got 7 already. Now Jason Tatum back in, right angle 3. And we're tied up at 42. 6 minutes to go, second quarter.
There's nobody they put on the floor that can't shoot threes, except Cornette.
Brown and Tatum, 10 points apiece. Murphy, left corner. Throw it out to Brandon Boston, who brought rain with that 3. Derek White with the rebound. I mean, that thing scraped the sky. White to Tatum up top. Another 3. 45-42.
He was working on logo threes pregame, so that was actually inside the logo.
How many are they going to take? They're on pace. They're on pace for about, 60. Trey for 3 up top. Around and out. And that's the thing. You start getting in a contest with them, you're going to lose every time.
It just doesn't work out well for you.
They've already doubled you up in that department, 8-4. Holiday tries to spin through Trey Murphy's defense, poked away and taken by McCollum. Alley-oop to Trey, a horrible pass out of bounds. And you can't afford to give up free possessions.
Yes, that's an easy bucket. It should be 45-44, but you get the bad pass and the turnover.
I mean, Trey's leaked out. It's an easy alley-oop.
Let me tell you something. It's hard to miss Trey Murphy on a lob.
McCollum is just, again, there's no in between. One of those games, really good or really tough. Right now, it's really tough. Down 3, 4:50 to go in the second. Tatum got a pick from Porzingis. There's a 30-footer. Clang. Hit the right side of the glass, and then Eve Meese threw it right to Porzingis, who will give it to Derek White in the lay-in.
Eve is too easy to read, and that's why you're able to get those steals off of it.
5 straight empties for New Orleans offensively. You better score here. Green, right block, Boston. Pop a 15-footer. Asking you shall receive.
Brandon Boston touches the ball, and he's going to look at the hoop. I guarantee you that you don't have to worry about Brandon Boston not looking at the hoop.
4 points for BJ. 47-44 Boston. Tatum. Bounce feed to Porzingis below the arc. Maintaining a left-hand dribble. Kick it to Jaylen Brown. Drives in. Hangs. Missed the layup. Fight for it. Fight for it. Meese took it away from Porzingis. Now Eve the outlet pass to Murphy. Trey. Cross-court left side Alvarado. Jose sprints into the lane and then cut off. Backs it out and out of the right angle beyond the arc. Jaylen Brown on him. Shot clock at 10. Low post right Meese. Body by Porzingis. Floats it up and in reverse style over Kristaps.
Meese beat him baseline off the bounce and then makes the tough lay-in on the reverse.
4 points, 5 rebounds for Meese. 47-46 Boston. Now Drew Holiday right of the lane. Backing down Alvarado. That is no match size-wise. Holiday spins right and floats it off the glass.
We just saw this in the last game against Dallas, where when Kyrie Irving saw he was being guarded by Jose Alvarado, he immediately took him to the box.
49-46 Celtics. 3:10 to go second quarter. Alvarado one-on-one with Derek White. Splits defenders, drives in. Foul, no, with the shot. And now Jose's hurt. You cannot be serious.
It's his left something. Maybe left ankle, and he is writhing in pain.
He is flat on his back in front of the stanchion. Tom Maestad, who already has had more than enough to do this year. We just saw DeJounte Murray leave the court, and now Jose Alvarado is being helped up, and he's going to try to walk it off.
Well, obviously, if he can't shoot a foul shot, then he can't come back in the game. So he's got to at least shoot the free throws.
He's going to walk all the way into the center circle Pelican logo.
And tighten his shoe.
Yep. So let's look at a replay here. Didn't really see it. Did he come down on Derek White's right foot?
Yeah, I can't tell if he came down on the foot or not from the angle we got.
It's his left ankle. But Jose, again, as my partner mentioned, if he comes out of the game, he is out of the game. Or he can't shoot the free throws.
Yeah, so he's got to shoot the free throws, and then you can sub him out, but he has to shoot the free throws. But there's nobody at the scorer's table for him, so.
Free throw good. You know, we saw that last year. Really tough memory when we were in Atlanta, when Sadiq Bey got hurt. We didn't know it at the time, but he did shoot the free throws, but we found out later that he tore his ACL.
Yeah.
And Bey's been out the entire year. So Alvarado already with 8 points, make it 9. And it's 49-48. Pels hanging tough here.
And I think Jose just told his coach, hey, I'm good. Don't worry about it.
3 minutes to go in the half. Jason Tatum between circles, looking for a pick from Porzingis, then spins away from it. Now Meese on the switch. Tatum left hash mark. Still guarded by Meese. Drives in, 10-foot floater, short, rebound Eve.
Eve forced him into as tough a look as you can.
Now Alvarado front court right on the Smoothie King Center logo. Drives with the right hand, bounce feed to Meese, drives in, missed the reverse. Taken by Tatum. Bounce feed up to Derek White. Little stutter step into the lane. Threw it out long. Tatum. Back down into the paint. Drew Holiday. Running floater. That's blocked. Messi got a piece.
That's back-to-back great defensive
Look out,
possessions.
Trey.
Yeah.
Poke from behind. 3-on-1. Jaylen Brown layup. Can't happen.
That's the turnover, and they got a hand on it, but really it's an unforced turnover because Trey's just not being attentive.
51-48. We've got 10 turnovers in the game. 11 points off the turn, and we turned it over again. And they're going to get a run out with Derek White. And Trey has turned it over on back-to-back possessions.
They've got two of the best defensive guards in the league, in Drew Holiday and Derek White.
Now Messi handed to Murphy. Stutter step to the nail. Restricted arc off the glass. No. Ooh, lucky deflection out to Alvarado to Brandon Boston, who misses a left wing three. Taken by Holiday. 90 seconds left in the half, and Boston is going to hit another three, this time with Derek White, and you blink, and now you're down 8. You've been going back and forth with them all night, but the turnovers are officially killing us.
They got 17 fast break points in the first half.
Messi all the way in, throw it out long to Murphy. Bad pass. Murphy couldn't catch and shoot it. It is unraveled here in the last 60 seconds. Boston driving on Porzingis. Fall away dotted line. Got every part of the rim and goes down.
I'm laughing. I have to laugh because Brandon Boston, if nothing else, he's going to find a way to get a shot off.
56-50 Celtics. 50 seconds left in the half. Tatum center circle. Around a Porzingis pick. Long three. Around. Top of the backboard. Back of the backboard and in.
He shouldn't be able to get that bounce on the road.
59-50. Murphy tries to answer from 30 feet and does so from the deep left wing.
He should be able to get that shot at home.
2 for 1 here. Opportunity. Porzingis for 3. Brick. Somebody rebounded. Javonte Green. Shot clock, game clock 3 seconds apart. I mean, this is a harrowing pace here.
Be attentive, Pelicans. Don't shoot too early.
You're only down 6. 59-53. Shot clock at 8. Game clock at 11. Alvarado drives all the way in. Lays it up. No. Messi can't handle it. Out of bounds. Jose just took on Porzingis.
That's not going to work.
Not going to work.
That's not going to work in his favor. Not very often.
And you left them too much time. So Joe Mazzulla will take a timeout. This is a full, by the way. We have gone 6 minutes basically without a break. As we mentioned, harrowing pace. 59-53. Boston leads with 4.9 seconds left in the second quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
This is the starting lineup with Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine.
I'm telling you right now, when you back out, I'm never speaking to you again.
That's up doing a 3-hour radio show. You mean you're never speaking to me after the fact? Like,
Yes,
outside of our 3-hour radio show?
I don't even know if I'm going to talk to you during the 3-hour radio show. If I'm on a plane to San Francisco and, no, Brian, he couldn't go. He's on his way to Cabo right now.
I'm in, bro.
Catch the starting lineup weekdays 7 to 10 Eastern on Sirius XM NBA Radio Channel 86 in the car and anytime you want on the Sirius XM app.
Bring home more from your in-car stations with the Sirius XM app. More than 200 streaming-only channels for every at-home activity. Music for kids, pets, even plants. Sounds for better sleep, breaking a sweat, and everything in between. Just search At Home to find it all with the SiriusXM app. At home on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices.
This week on Let's Go with Bill Belichick, Max Crosby, Peter King, and me, Jim Gray.
We've got Andy Reid. You're just got a good football team there. That's all there is to it. They're well coached. They're mentally and physically tough.
I'm lucky to be in the position to have these guys. You get those special groups that come through, and you sure love when you're in a situation like this as a coach and you can feel it.
Listen to the extended version of Let's Go, now available exclusively on the all-new SiriusXM app.
This is Chris Middleton from the Milwaukee Bucks. Tune in to SiriusXM NBA Radio for a 24/7 NBA news, talk, and expert analysis.
All right, we got and I've never said this, coming out of a break before halftime, a full break. We've got 4.9 seconds left in the second quarter. We had about 8 minutes of continuous action, which is outstanding. Now, Boston's got a 59-53 lead, and John, the difference is very simple. Well, they've doubled us up in threes. That's going to happen. They're +5 in that department. Points off turnovers, 13-4. Favor the Celtics.
Yeah, I mean, that's
the ball game.
That's the ball game right there. And the 17 fast break points, a lot of that points off turnovers. So the Pelicans, one, got to hold on to the basketball. When you're playing a team that is a better team than you, and they're the world champs, that's why I say they're better, you got to be able to play clean.
All right, nothing cheap here. They got to go 94 feet. Inbound to Holiday with 3, and you've got a foul to give, and that's a smart foul on Drew in the backcourt by Trey Murphy. And it is going to be Murphy's second, but that's okay. Now you've got 3.5 seconds left, and they still have to inbound it in the backcourt.
Yeah, if you can get them to catch it in the backcourt, you get them to burn up a little bit of time trying to cross midcourt.
All right, Holiday above the hash mark. Just to Porzingis across the timeline. Crosses over. Logo 3 at the buzzer. Hit the left side of the glass. So you didn't give up anything cheap. And again, despite the injury to DeJounte Murray, the Pels hang tough with the world champion. You're only down 6 here at halftime, 59-53. Gus Cadgill, Pelicans at the half when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Discover the world's most advanced outdoor kitchens by New Age Products. Grills, cabinetry, appliances. Together, delivering an outdoor cooking experience rivaled by none. Only at NewAgeProducts.com.
It's time to tip off a new NBA season. And here we go. And everyone is stepping up. Living legends and shooting stars are rising up. Defying gravity. Super fans, courtside fans, and screaming from the rooftop fans are revving up. With the whole basketball world going up, the only question is, who's going to make it to the top? Kia NBA tip-off, Knicks versus Celtics and Timberwolves versus Lakers, October 22nd from 7:30 Eastern on TNT.
So, what'd you do this weekend? Well, just took the Tacoma off-road, deep into the woods, got to this hidden campsite only it could reach.
Nice. I hooked up the boat to the tundra and hit up the lake. Towed it like a pro. Had the whole lake to ourselves.
Wait, did I mention I went rock climbing too? Uh-huh, yeah, thanks to the Tacoma's crawl control.
Well, sounds like we both had fun weekends.
Mine was better.
The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for all the fun. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
What makes the perfect garage? Steel garage cabinets, commercial-grade flooring, heavy-duty overhead racking. Garage storage systems built for a lifetime of heavy use. Build your dream garage with NewAgeProducts.com.
Time now for Pelicans at the half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host, Gus Kattengell.
Pelicans hanging in there tonight against the Celtics. Short Zion Williamson and short DeJounte Murray as he went down with an injury here in the first half. We do not have official word as to what that injury was, but it was one of those that make you just not feel good when you watch DeJounte get helped over to the locker room. 59-53 is their halftime score. Pelicans getting a couple of three-pointers from Trey Murphy late in that second quarter. Conductor Chris Moran to get this game to a 6-point game. Trey with 21 first points. Do you want to know what kind of night he's having? And obviously, when you don't have Zion, you don't have DeJounte. He's, first off, the only Pelican in double figures. The next Pelican close to double figures is Jose Alvarado, who has 9. He also went down, got back up, though, holding that left leg a little bit. But after that, you got 3 from Javonte Green. Yves Missi has 4. CJ McCollum has 4. DeJounte Murray left with 4. That's the rest of your starting lineup. Carlo Matkovic seeing 10 minutes of action right now because you don't have Daniel Tice as well. So he has 2 points in 10 minutes, 3 rebounds, an assist, a block, and a steal. So Carlo making the most of his minutes. Brandon Boston's getting some minutes, 16 minutes. He has 6 points, 3 rebounds. And JRE has gotten into the game, 9 minutes of action for him, 0 points, 3 rebounds. So the scoring basically coming from Trey Murphy right now. He has 21 of the team's 53. Overall, New Orleans is shooting 21 of 48 for 43%. They are 5 of 18 from distance, 27%. They have gone to the free throw line 6 times and have knocked down all 6 of them. As far as the Celtics, they have 2 players in double figures. Jason Tatum has 16. Jaylen Brown has 12. Each of those players has taken 10 shots out of the Celtics' 49, 20 of those coming from Brown and Tatum. Jason Tatum, 4 threes in the game. He has 5 assists and 3 rebounds as well. Porzingis, 7 points in 15 minutes, 2 of 6 from the floor. The Pels have done a good job defending him. Drew Holiday, 2 points. He's attempted a 3, and of course we bring that up because C.J. McCollum passed him up on the franchise's all-time 3-point leader, makes back a game ago. Halford only has 2 points, 12 minutes of action, 1 for 4 from the floor from him. And they're shooting 46% from the floor, 23 of 49, 10 of 27 from distance, 37%. And as you heard, Graf mentioned it during the broadcast, this is a team that's they're gonna try to shoot 53s. They've shot 27 already. If you're sitting there going, man, it feels like this game is moving along, haven't had that many trips to the free throw line. Only 3 for Boston, only 6 for New Orleans. So kind of gives you an idea as to why that is. Points in the paint, 26 to 24 in favor of New Orleans. Fast break points, 17 to 10 in favor of the Celtics. New Orleans down 6 here at the half, 59-53 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Entergy Louisiana is strengthening our power grid from Lake Charles to Baton Rouge, Metairie to Monroe. Our blueprint covers the state. Nearly 10,000 projects, over 11,000 miles of transmission line. We're reinforcing infrastructure to prepare for stronger storms, reduce outages, and respond quicker when you do need us. We're making stronger connections in every community because together, we power life.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA, and we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the games, and how we can elevate our own game with capability that takes us to another level and ground clearance that propels us even higher. The 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, official vehicle of the New Orleans Pelicans. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
I'm Clint Romick with Marsh McLennan Agency. We provide business insurance, employee health and benefits, private client insurance solutions to organizations and individuals. We combine the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance broker, Marsh McLennan. Here in New Orleans, we have deep roots throughout Southeast Louisiana that go back over 80 years. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit us today at marshmma.com.
I don't want to touch base or circle back anymore. I want to charter a boat and go fishing with my friends. I don't want to make a to-do list. I want to make a to-eat list. I don't care about a PowerPoint. Give me a juke joint. It's time to cut loose and lose track of time, billable and otherwise, altogether. Play Coastal and go have some fun for fun's sake.
For more information, visit coastalmississippi.com.
59-53, the Celtics leading New Orleans Pelicans here at the half. 21 from Trey Murphy to lead your Pelicans at the half. Elsewhere, we look around the league. Let's see what's going on. A couple of other games in action tonight as you have the Pistons leading the Mavericks. 109-96, 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter there. Clippers over the Hornets, 102-95, 5 to play in that ball game. Third quarter action, Nuggets 85, 76ers 82. 3 minutes in the third, got the Bulls 77, Raptors 68. Minute 27 left in the second quarter. The Bucks lead the Spurs in San Antonio 71-66 there. Giannis 21 points, 9 rebounds. And coming up at 9 o'clock over on ESPN, the late game for when we get home, Suns and Warriors coming up. Here in New Orleans, it's 59-53. Boston with the lead on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you, so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
Andrea Bocelli in concert, presented by Stifel. June 10th, Smoothie King Center, with the Louisiana Philharmonic Orchestra, conducted by Stephen Mercurio, the world's most romantic voice. Andrea Bocelli in concert. On sale now at Ticketmaster.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time and switch to the expensive shampoo with amino acids. Sure, you don't know what those are or why you need them, but it sounds very impressive. And if you switch and save hundreds, you can massage it into your scalp every day. Now, if only you can get people to lean toward your hand to smell those aminos. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For shampoo, Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Grammy, Academy, and Golden Globe award-winning superstar Mary J. Blige, live in New Orleans. The For My Fans Tour, live at Smoothie King Center, Friday, February 14th, with special guests Neo and Mario. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The iconic Mary J. Blige for one night only.
Your New Orleans Pelicans trail by 6 at the half, 59-53. Trey Murphy leading your Pelicans with 21 points in this one, as he's been able to find the range from long distance, not just once, but twice, as Trey Murphy showing that he can make those
Kick it in the left corner. Horford back to Pritchard. Pritchard splits defenders, drives in and blocked by Matkovic on the weak side. Back up the floor, JRE to Jose. Jose at the nail, shovels to Trey. Right angle three, online and rinse.
Trey Bien.
A little more from Trey.
Now Trey, deep
yes,
straightaway
sir.
three.
Yes, sir.
That is from Kennebron.
Kenneth Murphy the third.
That is logo Trey on the left wing of the Pelican.
How do you spell Kennebron, by the way?
Kenna-Bruh.
So I see. That's what I was wondering. Is it like Kenner, N-E-R? But if you're going to go with Kennebron, you got to go with Kenna.
Yeah, no ER.
Okay. I was making sure. I'll write that down. Thank you for that. That's the conductor, Chris Moran. 59-53, the authority on how to say Kenner. Kennebron, sorry. Let's see if the Pels can get a second half comeback here and get a win before they head out to the road during Super Bowl week. We'll have second half action next. Aaron Summers, John DeShazer, and Todd Graffanini will have the call on the Pelicans Radio Network.
If you're needing to relocate across town or across the country, there's no job too big or too small for John Fayard Moving and Warehousing, the proud mover of the New Orleans Pelicans for well over a decade. They offer red carpet, white glove office and household good relocations at competitive rates. Moving
Sirius XM's Super Bowl 59 radio brings you closer to the biggest event of the year as the stars of the sports and entertainment worlds converge in New Orleans. We'll be covering it all.
Superstar Kenny Chesney, Patrick Mahomes,
and it's the only place to hear the game, plus the Apple Music halftime show starring Kendrick Lamar. Sirius XM Super Bowl 59 radio kicks off Monday at 10 Eastern on Channel 106 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
All this week on MLB Network Radio, the players take control. Players Week, where the best voices in baseball take over as hosts. Josiah Gray, Kirby Yates, Jazz Chisholm, Royce Lewis, Liam Hendricks, Justin Lawrence, Nick Martinez, and more. Players Week, all this week on MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM 89, and on on the SiriusXM app.
Brian Geltzeiler and Sam Mitchell bring you the best NBA analysis you need.
These all-star selections. Back in the day when I played, there was under 20 players that averaged over 20 points a game. Now we have over 40. The winning got to be about 65%, and the scoring got to be 35%.
Become a smarter NBA fan when you listen to NBA Weekend every Saturday, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on NBA Radio Channel 86 and on the SiriusXM app.
Hey everyone, it's your friend John Mayer here. Genres aren't rock or pop or hip hop. They're real genres of life. They're like Mondays, dinner with family, songs I remember from junior high. And that's what you're going to get on Life with John Mayer. It's my music, it's everyone else's music. It's singing in the shower and a quiet night at home. Come along with me as I play music that fits the moments of your life as they happen. On now, Channel 14, and on the SiriusXM app.
America's best college football players have descended upon Mobile, Alabama, aiming to impress NFL scouts, coaches, and executives at the 2025 Reese's Senior Bowl.
That's a great read by Jackson Dart.
The path to the draft starts at the Reese's Senior Bowl as the American team.
Touchdown, Alabama. Jalen Milroe
Takes on the national team.
59-yard strike from Dylan Gabriel.
Coverage begins Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
Another three for Stephen Curry.
Hey, this is Stephen Curry from the Golden State Warriors. Download the new SiriusXM app and hear every game live.
For a team that shoots a lot from outside, and that's going to lead to long rebounds. They've only had 4 second chance points in this one so far. And he said Trey Murphy has been huge for them offensively. 21 points in the first half of play. He's been aggressive. He knows when to put the ball on the floor. And then his ability to shoot from range is really helping him space the floor.
No doubt about it. There, good stuff, Aaron. But you got to cut the turnovers down, John. 11-6 in that department. Celtics with that advantage, 13-4 points off turnovers, and you've been out 3'd 10-5.
And look, you got to be able to get through this emotionally because DeJounte Murray was helped off the court.
Yeah.
So, you got that in your mind.
McCollum jumped past Amisi in the lane, kick it to Javonte Green, spins left off the block, no, and a foul on the Celtics. Again, if you're just joining us, DeJounte Murray went down with a non-contact injury to his right foot. He was helped off the court, could not put any weight on it. Now, we have not seen any type of release from our PR department, whether he would return or not. But Jose Alvarado is in there to start the third quarter in place of Murray.
Yeah, and you see that happen to your teammate. It affects you. So can you wade through it emotionally if you're the Pelicans? First free throw good. Can you get through that and get to the end of this game?
So Javonte Green at the line. He's got 4 points all at the line, a couple of assists and a rebound.
And not only that, you're missing your leader. Also, DeJounte Murray. You're missing a valuable player.
You could argue the most valuable player for the Pels this year. 59-55, both free throws good. Holiday, Tatum, Brown, White, Porzingis on the floor. Misi got caught up in a screen and held Porzingis. And that's an easy call for C.J. Washington, who, by the way, is a Baton Rouge native. Went to Southern. Our referee tonight. And Jaylen Brown will inbound it just below the hash mark, sideline right. Get it into Tatum, picked up by Trey Murphy, kick it to Porzingis. Porzingis has Jose Alvarado in him, and then reverse course to White for 3. Fun iron, no good. Javonte Green clears. We've done a tremendous job rebounding these misses.
Absolutely. Boston only has 3 offensive rebounds in this game so far.
Pels down 4. 50 seconds gone in the third. Green will drive on Porzingis, cut off, and Porzingis flat-footed blocks the shot. Green got it back, got fouled, and the follow-up by Misi is nearly airballed. Brown will go coast to coast and lay it in. See, they don't miss layups.
No.
Man.
That's why you have to finish, otherwise it's a 4-point turn.
McCollum, the running floater in the lane, got that little teardrop for CJ.
And look, as we've seen already in this half, Boston closely guarding Trey Murphy after that 21 in the first half.
6 block shots, by the way, for the Celtics in this game. 4 of those by Porzingis. As they throw it away, Green had a run out, and then Tatum, where's the leprechaun?
Kicked it.
Luckily, stuck his foot out and kicked the ball, or you would have had a layup. But it is Pelicans basketball.
Javante over talking to the official said, hey, he tripped me. Because you got to sell it at some point.
Of course. All right, Pell's down 4. Murphy. Murphy can't get free. Now Jose Alvarado bounce feed to Eve. Another dunk is blocked. Porzingis his 5th block. You got to throw that down. You got to throw it down. Tatum shot fake. Drives to the block, lays it up and in. And that's a 4-point swing. Again, we get our dunks blocked regularly. McCollum to the rack. Switches hands, misses the layup. 63-57 Boston. Holiday front court. Got it away with a walk, got to the rim, and another layup.
You have to finish at the rim if you're the Pelicans. Drew Holiday with a smart play there. He slammed on brakes and caught Eve Meese flat-footed and laid it in before the big man could react.
Trey Murphy hard to the restricted arc. Triple pump, lays it in.
Oh, that's smart. He got Porzingis down on the left side on the baseline, and then he gets back to the paint for the layup.
Now Holiday underneath, kick it to Tatum, extra pass Porzingis, extra pass White, left angle 3. Yep. And it's 68-59. They're pulling away here.
Everybody they swung it to was a three-point shooter. And now they've got 29 three-point attempts.
Concern right now, Boston looking to put the hammer down. Instead, CJ answers with another running teardrop.
You got to be able to get some stops here, obviously.
Yeah, you're not stopping them. That's the other issue. Tatum, fake a 3. Eve in his face. Tatum sizing him up. We go with the step back. Shot clock at 10. Instead, he'll drive. Lay it up off the glass. 70-61. No stops occurring here.
It's been twice he's seen Eve Meese as a defender.
Murphy left corner 3. Rattles in front of the Celtics bench.
And Trey doesn't need a lot of space to get that shot off. And he doesn't have a lot of space on that one. They use 5 of 8 from 3.
That is the 6th time this year Murphy has made 6 threes in a game. He has not, or 5 threes, I should say. Tatum misses a 3. The rebound comes right back to him, and then he misses another 3, and you get the rebound with Meese. So that's the 6th time Trey's made 5 threes in a game. Jose for 3, no. Long rebound, Derek White. So the next one for Murphy will be a season high, but he has no help. Nobody else can make a shot from outside other than Murphy. Reverse layup, Tatum, no. Rebound, Meese.
Jose got away with a foul on that one.
Dump it off to McCollum. Spins right. Drives in. Hook shot. Nope. Rebound, Eve. Lay it in despite contact by Porzingis.
Well, when you go one on Celtics, as C.J. McCollum did, at least you collapse the defense, and Eve Meese's able to come in and clean up.
Now, Jaylen Brown in the right corner. Drives on Meese. Baseline. Kick it out to the wing, and that's Porzingis after an around-the-horn bunch of passes, and Porzingis just airballs the 3 out of bounds. And we just got word DeJounte Murray, lower right leg, will not return to this game.
Yeah, no surprise of them will not return. I guess we'll learn more about the injury, maybe later tonight or tomorrow.
So Pell's only down 4 here. 7:10 to go in the third quarter. Got to get moving here offensively. Jose, another 3. That is an air ball. Yikes. I'll see your air ball, and I'll do you one better.
Yeah, we want the Pels to get the attempts up, obviously, but you can't get into a 3-ball fight with this team.
Now Porzingis drives in. No, got his own rebound and dunked it in.
That's pretty impressive. He immediately played it well on the drive. He threw one up on the glass and then came in and dunked it left-handed.
72-66. McCollum, hook pass to Meese up top. Leave it for Murphy. Stay. Jump feed over to McCollum, left corner 3. It's not good. McCollum is 0-4 from beyond the arc. Tatum in, got it poked away, taken by Murphy. Good job, Jose. Trey, watch out from behind. Do it. Deflected to Meese, to Alvarado, and this time didn't think a whole lot, just put it up in the right corner. That's a Trey.
Caught it one-handed, looked to see where he landed, and then shot the 3.
72-69. And now we got an offensive foul on Porzingis setting the screen on Javonte Green.
What in the Tony brothers is happening?
That's a great call right there. Timeout on the floor. 6:13 to go, third quarter. I mean, again, this is like an all-star game with the pace. 72-69, Boston with the lead over your Pelicans. You're listening to Pelicans basketball.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you, so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
This is old number 8, Archie Manning. Join me at Manning's Sports Bar and Grill with award-winning burgers, 24 beers on tap, craft cocktails, 13-foot mega screens, plus recliners. Manning's Sports Bar and Grill is where you'll catch me watching the games. Ready to be a legend of your own game? Head on over to Caesars for 24/7 action-packed gaming, where the tables are hot, the dice are fast, and the slots are generous. Remember, you can't win if you don't play.
Must be 21 or older to enter casino and gamble. Know when to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
So, what'd you do this weekend? Well, just took the Tacoma off-road, deep into the woods, got to this hidden campsite only it could reach.
Nice. I hooked up the boat to the tundra and hit up the lake. Towed it like a pro. Had the whole lake to ourselves.
Hey, wait, did I mention I went rock climbing too? Uh-huh, yeah, thanks to the Tacoma's crawl control.
Well, sounds like we both had fun weekends.
Mine was better.
The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for all the fun. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
On your head.
Just postered Zach Edey.
Steve says, Edey, eat it.
Now, here's Todd Graffanini and John DeShazer.
Pelicans group nights are the perfect occasion to get your squad out to a game. You have the option of creating custom ticket packages that include food, beverage, and unique experiences. Our pregame Veterans Career Fair is coming up next Wednesday. That's February 12th, before we take on the Kings at 7 p.m. For more info on special group events, visit pelicans.com/groups. By the way, that is a true back-to-back against Sacramento on consecutive nights. It'll be after our Super Bowl road trip. 6:13 left, third quarter. Pels have outscored Boston 16-13 and trailed by 3, 72-69 against the Celtics.
Well, does this remind you of anything? This reminds you of the game in Boston.
Correct.
Well, the Pels just scrapped and hung around.
All right, McCollum, Green, Murphy, Boston, Makovich in for New Orleans. Green, right wing, skip it over to Carlo below the arc left side. Carlo hands it off to Murphy. Murphy chests it up top. Javonte Green for the 3, off to the left. Trey needs some help shooting with some threes.
Yes, somebody's going to have to make threes besides Trey Murphy.
We're 7 of 24. Murphy's got 5 of them. Alvarado's got the other 2. And no one else has been even close. Jaylen Brown, left block, floated up in and 1, fouled by Brandon Boston.
They literally have 2 all NBA
That's
players.
not a foul. That's not a foul.
No,
Where's
the
foul?
If there was a foul, it was on the floor. It was not in the act of shooting. That's
hot garbage is what that is. That is I'm a world champion call. And the guy guarding me is a two-way player.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
That is they don't need help call.
Free throw, good. 75-69 Boston. Brown's got 17. Tatum's got 20. McCollum spins left at the nail, shovel at Murphy, extra pass Carlo, 1 dribble, left corner 3, and he just canned his first career 3 in front of the Celtic bench.
Carlo stepped back, looked at the line, and said, I got this.
75-72, Brown pulls up from the nail, in and out, no good. Rebound Makovich. How about Carlo stepping up tonight? Now CJ, right baseline, and one. And my partner called it. Broke another streak. This foul is on Jaylen Brown.
Well, I might have been like 0 for the last 18 on that. Oh.
So CJ hadn't made a 3 tonight, but he's got 5 twos.
Well, he just got to keep fighting it.
Free throw, no good. If it ain't one thing, it's another.
You got to have every little bit when you're shorthanded.
75-74 Boston, 4:55 left in the third. Foul on McCollum, I believe it is. Trying to guard Jaylen Brown. Peyton Pritchard in for Drew Holiday.
Well, he's fighting through the screen set by Porzingis. That's a tough matchup for CJ because Jaylen Brown is a bigger and stronger player.
Well, easy call because he basically got a fistful of Kristaps Porzingis jersey. I mean, the Boston was twisted every which way in the chest. Now White, double team, bounce feed to Porzingis, top of the key, step back 20-footer, clang off to the right, rebound Javonte Green.
Carlos with a good recovery.
Hells can take the lead with a bucket. McCollum, get it out long to Murphy. Murphy guarded by White 30 feet away. Left-hand dribble drive to the corner. Pop a three. Murphy!
Trey Bien!
Season high 6-3 of the ball game.
Show him, Kenneth.
29 points for Murphy. The best month in his NBA career scoring-wise is this January. And it's continuing tonight. White to the rack. That cannot happen, but he missed the bunny. Foul on New Orleans.
Well, he got to the rack too early, and then you compound it with the foul. And I think that was Trey Murphy. Yeah, Trey.
That's his third, but I don't know how you can take him out of the game.
And Derek White does a good job jumping back into him. His head hits Trey in the mouth.
You got 4:12 left in the third quarter. Trey's got to be careful. Can't pick up number 4, but you got to leave him out there.
Oh, you absolutely have to. He cannot come off the floor.
All right, Derek White at the line where he is 84%. Not anymore. No good. JRE is going to check in for Green. Boston as a team, 8th in the league, 79%. Luke Cornett's about to check in. And he'll come in for Porzingis. Porzingis, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Eve Meese's got 11 rebounds. And he's on the bench right now. But Carlo has done yeoman's work.
He and Carlo have done a great job down in the post.
Free throw White is good. Carlo has 5 points, but that's his career high. The 4 rebounds, that's his career high.
Easily the best he has played at the Pelicans.
Now CJ, after a devastating screen by Makovich, just bricked another 3. That's a great screen, and CJ missed a left wing 3. That was wide open.
Yeah, just ain't his night.
White fouled. And if that's on Murphy, and
maybe that's JRE.
Sorry, JRE, but I hope it's on you. Don't take it personally.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, no malice intended. I mean, he needed to pick it up.
Again, it's interesting. The 2 best 3-point shooters in the history of this franchise are on the floor, not on at the same time right now because Drew Holiday is on the Celtic bench, but McCollum can't make a shot.
And he's had some open looks, some really clean looks.
We're over the limit, and Derek White free throw is good. Celtics have committed 2 fouls in the quarter. Jose is going to check in for McCollum, who has 10 points on 5 2-point shots.
I mean, this might be one of those times where he just needs the mental break, hopefully.
Tied at 77, now untied as Derek White has scored 3 straight points, all at the free throw line. Boston 7 of 8 in that department. New Orleans 8 of 9. Jose, bounce feed to Makovich. Lefty floater. Off the glass, no. Rebound, Pritchard. Pritchard front court to Derek White. Offensive foul on Pritchard.
Yeah, Pritchard hands off, but he runs into the defender. Creates that space and contact. And the official says you can't do that.
Ed Malloy making the call. Turnover number 10 for Boston. So Alvarado now to Carlo. 1 dribble, backdoor cut to nobody. Another unforced error.
Trey faked him out. Trey started that way and stopped.
What can you say? I mean, how many times have Makovich and Murphy even been on the court together?
Yeah, exactly.
You could count on one hand probably.
Tonight.
3-ball Jaylen Brown. You know that's going on. 81-77. You make a mistake, they're going to make you pay.
Yeah, and they got a guy, when they sit down Jason Tatum, they can just turn to Jaylen Brown.
Now Murphy drives to the dotted line all the way in.
Reverse
scooping layup is good, and a foul by Luke Cornett.
Trey deep into the bag of tricks, and tricks safe for kids on this one.
So Murphy with back-to-back 30-point contests. He had 32 against Dallas. He just hit the 31-point mark with 3:01 left in the third.
And that's his 6th game of 30-plus this season.
And he just equaled Wednesday night's total with that free throw. 32 for Murphy.
Ruthless efficiency.
Oh, my heavens.
12 of 16 from the field.
Now Brown, don't leave him open. Murphy closed out on him to Cornett. Back to Brown. Pick from Cornett. Carlo on the switch. Brown going to jack it up anyway and make the three. There was no way he was passing the ball.
No.
None.
He is a ruthless, lethal shooter.
Murphy trying to answer. Picked up his dribble. Cross court over to JRE for a left wing three, which he rinses.
That's what we call lanyard. You're getting a little something extra from wherever you can get it from. And if you got to piecemeal it from guys like JRE, you need to do it if you're the Pelicans.
If you did not watch that January 15th game at TD Garden that the Pels lost by one of the best games of the year, you're basically seeing the same thing here tonight. 2:25 left in the third. We are back and forth. Boston 84, New Orleans 83 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Follow President Donald Trump's first 100 days in office from every angle on the SiriusXM app. From live breaking news channels to deep diving political podcasts and the latest White House coverage and analysis with the SiriusXM political channels, Patriot, POTUS, and Progress, and Megyn Kelly on Triumph. Just search First 100 Days in the SiriusXM app.
The biggest guests in the NBA stop by the starting lineup.
Talk with our good buddy Zach Zarber, one of the top referees in the league.
Everyone knows the starting lineup. They know
Really?
the starting lineup, but they say starting lineup with Frank Isola. And then they and then I say, what about Gal? Every single one. Who?
Oh, wow.
All about Frankie out here, Gal. Sorry.
That was a hard to that's a tough pill to swallow.
Catch the starting lineup weekdays 7 to 10 Eastern on SiriusXM NBA Radio Channel 86 in the car and anytime you want on the SiriusXM app.
I'm Katie Nolan, and I have a new podcast called Casuals. It's a podcast for people who like sports a normal amount. Casuals is a twice-a-week hang with me and my friends from across comedy, sports, and entertainment, where we talk about all the funny, weird, interesting stuff happening in and around the world of sports. So whether you're a diehard fan or just vaguely sports curious, Casuals is the podcast for you. You can find Casuals on the SiriusXM app, Pandora, or wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget to follow the show so you never miss an episode. Give it a try. What's the worst that could happen?
You will win with money. You will become wealthy if you will do these 5 things over and over again.
Dave Ramsey, America's trusted voice on money, is on SiriusXM Triumph.
Get out of debt. When you don't have any payments, you know what you've got? Money.
Call in for advice that's helped millions crush debt, build wealth, and achieve peace of mind.
Financial freedom is closer than you might think.
The Dave Ramsey Show, weekdays starting at 6 a.m. East on SiriusXM Triumph 111.
The biggest names in the NBA are on NBA Today with Justin Termini and Eddie Johnson.
Now we've got the former Celtic and Heat All-Star Antoine Walker.
You know, one thing people got to understand, Pat Riley's the ultimate competitor. He's going to do whatever it takes to put the Miami Heat in the right position. I know Jimmy. Personally, I know Jimmy's working hard, trying to be the best player he possibly can be, and it's just not working.
NBA Today, weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Only on SiriusXM NBA Radio Channel 86 and the SiriusXM app.
This is Chris Middleton from the Milwaukee Bucks. Tune in to SiriusXM NBA Radio for a 24/7 NBA news, talk, and expert analysis.
Carried him this entire game.
Season high 6 threes for Trey, who right now is on the bench. Tatum, Cornett, Pritchard, Horford, Brown on the floor. Tatum and Brown have 43 points combined. Brown pulls up from the nail. Yikes.
There is no defensive match for him from the Bills. I mean, he's got CJ McCollum, and he was salivating.
Jaylen Brown's got 25 points, and again, those two have been incredibly efficient. They're 17 of 30 combined. Carlo teardrop in the lane, point blank, missed it short. 86-83 Boston. 1:40 to go in the third quarter.
That's offensive.
Yep. Jaylen Brown just decked Alvarado, who does a couple of that didn't hurt me push-ups and springs to his feet. Oh, tee him up, Ed Malloy. What are you doing? Thank you.
Yeah, it's got to be a tee.
Jaylen Brown just slammed the ball in disgust right in Ed Malloy's face.
There's no way that couldn't be a technical foul. Jaylen Brown is saying that Jose Alvarado sold one, and he might have.
Well, we're going to see if Jose makes or misses his free throw. It's good. So it counted. I mean, if Malloy wouldn't have teed him up, I'm running down to the court.
He doesn't tee him up if Jaylen Brown didn't run in his mouth. Now, you can bounce it in frustration. He didn't slam it and not catch it. He bounced it hard and caught it, but he's running his mouth at the same time, and that earned the tee.
All right, 86-84 as Alvarado knocked the free throw down. 13 for Jose. Got to get McCollum going. Matkovich handed off to Alvarado. Back to CJ. Left side, bumped by Cornette. Yep, followed Cornette, but they had another foul to give. First in the last 2 minutes. So 1:29 to go in the third quarter. No free throws for New Orleans. And quickly in, Sam Hauser was a flamethrower in the first quarter. He put up 6 threes in 8 minutes. Made 3 of them.
Jaylen Brown had to go sit with 4 fouls, so he might have to sit for a while. And he's still talking to the official.
All right, Carlo out long to Brandon Boston, right of the center circle. Shot clock at 8. Chest it to Carlo, back to BJ. Boston stumps, drops, dumps it off Carlo. Teardrop in. Restricted arc. The career-high total builds for Matkovich.
Carlo just hanging around, and Brandon Boston makes a great basketball play to dump it down to him.
We are tied at 86. Now Pritchard, long straightaway three.
You cannot lose him or Hauser defensively. You just cannot.
Pritchard's with his first 3 of the night. And his 155th of the year, McCollum misses another one. Rebound, JRE back to Jose. Long left wing. 3! No! Knocked out by us. That's on Boston. Oh, goodness. McCollum's now 0 of 6. Whew. Tatum, wide open. 3. Brick. Rebound, JRE. That's his 5th. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Shot clock, game clock, 6 seconds apart. McCollum, hard into the lane. Hook pass to JRE. Too many passes. Yeah. Deflected and stolen by Boston. Another unforced error.
Yeah, you give it away, and you give away the last shot in the quarter.
Tatum trying to put his left shoulder down on Boston. Now Cornette's going to set a pick. Matkovich on the switch.
That's a foul.
And Carlo fouled Tatum with 2.4 seconds left.
On a fade 3.
On a fade 3 from 30 feet that had no chance. That had absolutely no chance.
Yeah, I mean, you want to challenge vertical, obviously, but Carlo jumps into him, knows immediately that he made a mistake.
So Jason Tatum, who is 80%, the best you can hope for here. Hopefully he misses 1, and he goes 2 out of 3. But you just gave him 3 points. Just gave it to him. Ha-ha. Missed 1. We'll take it.
Ball live, but we'll take it. So at best, they'll go up 5 here.
No, and look, you played your tail off here in the third quarter, but you didn't. You're going to gain 1 point when it's all said and done.
But you just have a rash of turnovers at the end of the quarter.
That's really the ball game right now for me. They're +4 in threes, okay, but the 17-9 points off turnovers, and how many just careless ones have we had tonight? And those are possessions. So Tatum goes 2 out of 3. Boston with a baseball pass. Oh, Jose ripped it away from Hauser, throws up a prayer at the buzzer, and it hit the right side of the glass. And we'll head to the fourth. Down 5 against the defending world champion, Boston Celtics, 91. New Orleans Pelicans, 86. Back with the final stands after this from the Pelicans Radio Network.
Life is a workout, and Smoothie King is here to help you power through. Whether you're maxing out overhead presses, pushing through chest flies, or being the hero your golden retriever needs to carry them over that scary bridge, Smoothie King has the fuel to help you go all out. Build muscle and boost your recovery with 45 grams of protein, 0 grams of added sugar, and delicious customizable ingredients in the Gladiator Smoothie. Available in chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Only at Smoothie King.
Being a Chevron car these days has been quite the adventure. Miami to Seattle, ocean to ocean. I've stopped at so many states and collected so many bumper stickers. Sometimes I feel like a moving passport book. It's just so great what I can do with Chevron with Techron, because it gives me unbeatable mileage and keeps my engine clean. Plus, there are so many Chevrons along the way. Now the only thing I'm worried about is where to go next and where to put all my new bumper stickers. Chevron with Techron, fueled by possibility.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars rewards. Win or lose, every bet you place brings you closer to the types of perks only Caesars can offer. Download the app using promo code SAINTSDYW. Place your first bet of $1 or more for a chance to double your winnings on your next 10 bets. 21 or older. New users only. Not available in prohibited parishes. Licensed through Horseshoe Bossier City and Caesars New Orleans. Max bet $25 for boosted winnings. Max additional winnings $2,500 per bet. Profit boost tokens expire 14 days after receipt. For terms, visit Caesars.com/promos. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person everywhere. Together with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
Give it to Hawkins. Dunk it down!
Oh, Hawk for two of them. Spit on that thing.
Now, here's Todd Graffanini and John DeShazer.
All right, we go to the fourth. Boston with the opening possession in the Kelly Green jerseys. Moving left to right. Pels in the all-white trying to defend. We're down 5 here. Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard, Luke Cornett, Jason Tatum, Al Horford in for Boston. Alvarado, Boston, Matkovich, McCollum, and Jamal Cain makes an appearance for New Orleans here as Brandon Boston commits a foul 10 seconds in.
Well, this is what happens when you get an injured DeJounte Murray. You got to dig deep into the bench, and you got to get some minutes. Now, Brandon Boston commits a foul out so far out on the floor, he shouldn't be committing that foul.
Horford catch and shoot 3. Fun iron, no good. Boston skies for the rebound. Outlet to Alvarado. Front court left, waits for help. Jose shovels it to Boston. Brandon picked up by Peyton Pritchard. Pick from Matkovich. Drives to the left elbow. Fall away jumper. High off the heel. Top of the backboard. Over the backboard. And it's stuck below the shot clock.
So we're going to need the broom.
And they're going to get it. So 29 seconds gone. Who was it last year who jumped up and knocked it out?
Yeah,
Who was that?
Boy, the ball boy not tall enough to dislodge it.
Somebody last. It was Obi Toppin, who literally leaped vertical, and got the ball out of there.
He could do that. You know what? I bet you Trey Murphy could.
I'd like to see it.
Yeah, I'd put money on that. I think Trey could do that.
91-86. Boston with the basketball. Pritchard guarded by McCollum, deep left wing. Backing him down top now. Bounce feed to Jason Tatum. Falls away from 15, around and out. Good job by McCollum to front him. Rebound Brandon Boston, his 5th. Pels only down 5 here. 1 minute gone in the 4th. Alvarado, stop pop left wing 3. Got it for Jose.
Jose coming up big when the Pelicans need it the most. And they're going to scratch and claw to the end.
Alvarado was 16. His 3rd made 3 and 8 attempts. Now Cornett cutting to the rack and 1.
You got to foul him harder than that.
It's on Jamal Cain.
You got to foul him harder than that. You foul him. Don't give him the layup too. Wrap him up so he can't get that shot up.
Yeah, Jamal Cain played mop-up against Memphis, but he hasn't played meaningful minutes in 2 months. Free throw Cornette is good.
And that really is the best description of that foul. He hadn't played meaningful minutes in a long time, and he probably just wasn't aware enough to commit a good, hard foul.
94-89. McCollum wanted to take the three. Horford closed out on him. CJ crosses him over, still dribbling. Whip it to Jose, another catch and shoot three. Front iron, no good. Long rebound, Al Horford. Now front court, Jason Tatum has got 22 points, 7 assists. Tatum floats it down though to Cornette and the dunk. All right, here's one of those situations again. Boston is looking to knock you out. You've got to answer. You're down 7. You responded every time in Boston. Kane left corner three. My heavens, there's a response.
Kane with the mutiny bucket.
I mean, that's an unbelievably big shot for Jamal Kane.
Oh, that's not offensive
and
foul.
An offensive foul on Sam Hauser. And Jason Tatum protesting. Actually, the foul's on Tatum. Excuse me. You can tee him up, too.
I mean, they are really, really animated.
Nope, he chicken winged them. Now, Boston might have...
oh, you got to sell it.
Yeah, extenuated it a little bit.
Yeah, you got to sell it.
It worked. All right, they turned it over. Did the Celtics for the 13th time. You're only down 4. Trey Murphy back in with 32. Trey picked up by Horford on the switch, sideline right. Sizing him up through the legs twice. Jump feed out in the left corner. That's a terrible pass. And it drops to Messi, who then throws it to Pritchard.
That's an unforced turnover.
But that is just the most difficult pass you can make in basketball.
Yeah, that's just an unforced turnover.
Pritchard's going to shoot this regardless. Then got to Hauser. The Cornette blocked by Trey. Late whistle.
Oh.
And we might challenge this. We might challenge this. No, following Jamal Kane.
Yeah, Kane got him across the face.
So
that's a good call.
Again, Kane is in there playing meaningful minutes.
Kane got him in the face. Trey Murphy with the clean
challenge
block.
it.
Yeah, Trey Murphy with the clean block up top.
I think Jaron Collins,
look here, I don't know.
They saw something on video.
Yeah, he got him in the face. Now, I don't know what they saw, but and Cornette still bent over.
Well, the fans wearing green, 3/4 of them who've never been to Boston in their lives, start with the "Let's Go Celtics" chant.
Remember a long time ago when Ryan Anderson played for the Pelicans. Ryan Anderson and somebody on Team Buff like debating who in the NBA had the biggest head.
You know it's a killer? Luke Cornette's got 10 points. He doubled his average.
That hurts.
That is a killer.
That hurts.
No offense, Luke, but if you're in double figures, your team's got a more exponential chance of winning this game because you're not supposed to be scoring 11 points. That's what you have now.
Luke Cornette has outscored Kristaps Porzingis in this game.
Wow. 98-92. You got to keep answering the call. Trey, left corner three.
Oh, yes, sir.
My heavens, number 7 in front of the Celtic bench after the scooping pass from Jose Alvarado.
That was just a stank jumper right in front of Boston.
Boston nearly poked it away from Hauser. Where's the count? Where's the count? There it is.
You got it.
It's an 8-second count. Great job defensively by Brandon Boston. There is no way they gave them the timeout. There's no way.
Willie Green's point that the shot clock saying there's 15 on it. How can it not be a violation?
I got a real problem with this.
That is.
The shot clock says 16. You know what that means? That's 8 seconds.
That is 8 seconds.
And they're going to give it back to Boston.
Willie Green was pointing at the shot clock, which had 15 on it, saying that's a violation.
I'm going to compose here because that's I don't have anything for you. 8:54 to go. Boston 98, New Orleans 95. Gus Cadgill with a scoreboard when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
If you're needing to relocate across town or across the country, there's no job too big or too small for John Fayard Moving and Warehousing, the proud mover of the New Orleans Pelicans for well over a decade. They offer red carpet, white glove office and household good relocations at competitive rates. Moving is stressful and exhausting. Allow John Fayard Moving and Warehousing to ease your mind and your muscles. Full packing and storage available upon request. Call 228-864-2262 or visit johnfayardwarehouse.com today to schedule a survey or to book your move.
Andrea Bocelli in concert, presented by Stifel. June 10th, Smoothie King Center with the Louisiana Philharmonic Orchestra, conducted by Stephen Mercurio, the world's most romantic voice. Andrea Bocelli in concert. On sale now at Ticketmaster.
So, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, just took the Tacoma off-road, deep into the woods, got to this hidden campsite only it could reach.
Nice. I hooked up the boat to the Tundra and hit up the lake. Towed it like a pro. Had the whole lake to ourselves.
Hey, wait, did I mention I went rock climbing too? Uh-huh, yeah, thanks to the Tacoma's crawl control.
Well, sounds like we both had fun weekends.
Mine was better.
The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for all the fun. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
Graphs 2 straight against the Nuggets coming your way next week, sir, and they are in a battle. In Philly, 125 apiece, 208 in the fourth. A full scoreboard after the game.
Interesting about Denver, they're not done with that road trip. They went out east, and they're playing Charlotte tomorrow. This is the first of a back-to-back. So, John, when we go to Denver, that's going to be the old first game back at home after the long road trip. Usually that gives you some type of advantage. We'll see.
Yeah, hopefully it takes them some time to get their legs under them and get reaccustomed to being home.
All right, well, they gave Joe Mazzulla timeout with 16 on the shot clock, so we don't get the 8-second call. That's an absolute hey, we're the Boston Celtics call. That's the only way to describe it.
When the shot clock hits 16, that has always been 8 seconds.
And the shot clock says 16. All right, Murphy, who's got a season-high tying 35 points and a season-high 7 threes, along with Misi, Boston, Alvarado, and Kane. Celtics ball out of the timeout. Tatum leans in to Porzingis deep three. And that garbage call just cost you 3 points. $101.95. You can't play 8. The team in green is tough enough. Alvarado in, reverse layup right in Porzingis' grill.
Yeah, use the rim to get himself to protect that shot.
101.97. Porzingis. Dump it off to Derek White. Picked up his dribble. Chest it to Horford. Back out long now, Jason Tatum. Around a Horford pick. Skip it to White. Fly by Murphy. 3 ball on the way. No. Top of the backboard. Rebounded anyway by Nisi, his 12th.
Oh, bounce it.
What a pass by Alvarado, who was on the left tip of the wing to a streaking Brandon Boston and a right-hand dunk.
New Orleans known for bounce music. That's a great bounce pass.
101.99. We got another great ball game between the two teams. Horford got the catch down low after the entry feed from Porzingis, and Murphy has to follow.
That's a frustration foul because Trey Murphy's on the high side. Al Horford holds him off and really gripped him and wrapped him, and then he catches the lob pass, and Trey Murphy commits the foul to prevent the layup, and that was a frustration foul.
Here's the other problem. That's our 4th team foul of the 4th quarter. So Boston is shooting free throws for the final 7:40. Horford's free throw rim glass good. Guess how many fouls the greatest defensive team in the history of the NBA has committed with 7:40 to go in the 4th quarter? That would be 0.
Well, they don't commit 8-second violations either, so.
Again, they're good enough. They don't need any help.
Now, here's the part B of that. Trey Murphy picked up his 4th.
Can't take him out. Horford gets them both. So Al with 4 points, 4 rebounds. You're down 4 again. And you're battling and battling and battling. Alvarado, they left him open. Get it to Boston, right angle 3. No, we got an offensive foul on Jamal Cain. 2 on Cain.
Now, Trey Murphy's got to be careful. He's got the 4 fouls, and Boston's good enough to hunt him.
Celtic ball. Tatum. It's got 22. Picked up by Cain. Porzingis is just shoving Boston. Porzingis at the nail. Powering him in, 10-footer. Porzingis now with 14, and we're down 6. Jose, guarded by Holiday. Lost, behind the back pass to Cain. Back to Jose, deep left wing 3. No, foul on Drew. 3 free throws for Alvarado.
I'll tell you what, that's 1, a slick pass to Cain in the corner behind the head. But 2, he relocates and gets up the 3 attempt.
So, free throws for Alvarado will be our first free throws of the 4th quarter. All of a sudden, the free throw disparity is showing up here. Free throw is good.
Well, when you're the only one committing fouls, then, it's going to get a little lopsided, according to the officials. The Pelicans got to do a little bit of lobbying here and a little bit of politicking to see if they can balance this thing out.
105-100 Boston. Second one, nope.
And when you do get there, you got to capitalize.
All right, Green in for Cain. He gave you 5 minutes. Did hit that big 3. He committed 3 fouls in the process. Jose with 19. Make it 20. So Alvarado with his 3rd 20-point game of the year.
Yeah, he's been the help for Trey Murphy.
Tatum right elbow. Gets Porzingis. Fall away. Off the glass.
Yeah,
Late.
Brandon Boston came over and committed the foul.
Late.
Brandon Boston probably did not need to commit that foul.
Got to challenge this. I don't think he touched him, John.
Yeah, he got him low.
Where?
In the body. He got him right here in the
Where?
body. Show the other angle. Show the other angle. I'm telling you, he got it.
No.
Willie Green ain't arguing it.
All right. So Porzingis just bricked the free throw, and the ball does not lie. 105-101. McCollum in, who we desperately need to make some shots here.
Well, the threes obviously aren't going. They're not clean looks. Or when they are clean looks, he still isn't making them. But he has had some success from 2. So he needs to generate something for himself or his teammate.
We're only -6 now at the 3-point arc. They've got 14 makes. We got 12. Second free throw, Porzingis. Good. So he's got 15 now. You're down 5, 106-101, 6:35 to go. It's anybody's game right now. Boston center circle.
We just throw that away.
Throw it away with nothing doing.
No pressure whatsoever.
That is about 5 of those turnovers tonight. Can't win games that way. 17 turnovers for New Orleans. Tatum just drives right by Boston and dunks. Timeout, Willie Green. 108-101 Boston. Again, they've got us on the ropes for about the 5th time. Can you respond when we come back? 6:21 to go. Down 108-101 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The first place to talk hoops is the starting lineup with Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine.
Jimmy Butler, who, down in Miami, they were fawning all over him because, they like their stars down there in Miami. They love the Miami Heat. They made him out to be, like he was the greatest coffee maker since Juan Valdez in Colombia. So they go nuts over that. Everything you do, Jimmy, is incredible. You're the smartest guy alive, and he's not being smart right now.
Catch the starting lineup weekdays 7 to 10 Eastern on Sirius XM NBA Radio Channel 86 in the car and anytime you want on the Sirius XM app.
It's soccer's most thrilling league.
Only the Premier League can make you feel like this.
And now every match is on the SiriusXM app.
Can you believe it?
From the title race.
This is remarkable. Keeps this title charge on track, surely.
To the relegation fight.
The impossible may still be possible.
Hear every English Premier League match on the SiriusXM app and talk about all the EPL drama on SiriusXM FC 157 and the SiriusXM app.
As the nominees arrive for music's biggest night,
Goosebumps even thinking about it.
SiriusXM's The Grammy Channel brings you live interviews and conversation direct from Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles.
I'm speechless, man. I'm here at the Grammys.
With ongoing pre-show coverage leading up to the 67th annual Grammy Awards telecast.
If I won, I would freak out.
Oh, that's right.
Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 Pacific, on The Grammy Channel, SiriusXM 17, and at home on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices.
Another three for Stephen Curry.
Hey, this is Stephen Curry from the Golden State Warriors. Download the new SiriusXM app and hear every game live.
Up in this game here in New Orleans. In Boston, the Pelicans were trailing pretty much the entire ball game, would get down by 7, 8, and rally back. 7, 8, rally back. Never went away. And we're saying exactly the same thing in this one. Boston has gotten up by 7 at least 5 times, but have not been able to extend the lead. The Pelicans have rallied every single time. John, though, we're in another situation. It's 108-101 Boston, 6:21 to go in the game. Boston is trying to knock you out. You've got to keep responding.
Well, 6:21 left in this one. Huge thing for the Pelicans. There's no DeJounte Murray. There's no Zion Williamson down the stretch here. So these guys are going to have to chicken wire, bubble gum, and push it together. And hopefully they can make a push here because Boston's right on the precipice of flipping this thing and kind of opening it up to double figures.
All right, McCollum, Messi, Green, Boston, and Murphy on the floor for New Orleans. Trey's got 35. Green, left wing, picked up by Tatum. Get it to Brandon Boston, almost threw that away. Holiday on him. Now Tatum on the switch. Boston goes to the dotted line. Lost it, got it back. Pulls up from the right elbow and rinses it. Another degree of difficulty, off the chart shot for BJ.
If BJ doesn't know how to do anything, it's how to shoot the basketball.
He is in double figures for the 21st time. Now Brown in the lane. Rim glass, no good. Rebound, Trey Murphy. Outlet to McCollum, you're down 5. 5:35 to go, nearing clutch time. McCollum left wing 3. Finally, Christian James!
Welcome to the party, CJ.
His first made 3 in 7 attempts. And just like that, we're down 2, 108-106. McCollum with 13. Can you get a stop? Tatum right elbow. Get it over to Porzingis. Dump it to White. He'll step back into the left corner and rinse a 3.
Just wide open.
Wide open. So the answer to getting a stop is no. 111-106. 16 made threes and 40 attempts.
And Javonte Green tied up. That's got to be on Porzingis.
It is, but that's just the second foul of the quarter for Boston. As he was holding Brandon Boston. Jose Alvarado in for BJ. 111-106. Celtics lead. It is a clutch game officially now. Pels are 7-10 in clutch games this year.
But again, Pels have managed to not go away.
Alvarado, pick and roll with Messi. Get it down to Eve. Hangs in the air and a foul on Porzingis. Good job, Messi.
Eve contorts because he knows he's going to get that shot blocked if he goes up clean. Anybody else, Eve goes up to punch it on his head, but Porzingis has gotten him a couple of times.
He's got 4 block shots tonight. Does Porzingis. All right, Eve. Huge free throws here. 66%. Nope.
Hey, it's hard to get to the foul line.
Need one of two.
Yeah, it's hard to get to the foul line against these guys. You got to capitalize once you get there.
Around and out. Down 5, 4:30 to go. Holiday between circles, get it to Jaylen Brown above the right elbow.
That's a mismatch. He's going to hold on to this one.
Jose's on it. Dump it down to Porzingis. Porzingis, one dribble, spin, foul on McCollum. This will be a 4-point swing. Again, you're going to beat Boston. You just got to do everything correctly. And you've just made more mistakes.
Yeah, and Boston's a team that lives on threes, but Boston gets two mismatches there. They get Jose Alvarado on Jaylen Brown. He's waiting for Kristaps Porzingis to post up against C.J. McCollum.
No good with the free throw, so you got a bit of a gift. Porzingis now 3 of 5 at the free throw line. Boston is now 15 of 19.
And, I mean, from here on, the Pels can't have empty possessions.
No. 4:20 to go, you're down 6. 2-possession game. Alvarado picked up his dribble right wing. Then it's a Green back to Jose. Jose drives to the elbow, now back out to the left wing. Shovel it to Murphy. Jaylen Brown on the switch. Trey with 5 on the shot clock. Pushes off. Hash mark 3.
Oh, no, he did!
And he banked it into the right of the Celtic bench.
Jaylen Brown in his grill. You know Trey did not call bank.
That is a season high 38 points for Murphy. Tatum is fouled by Javonte Green. So again, you keep momentum for about 10 seconds.
Yeah, they're just going to look for mismatches now. And Boston's content to not rely on threes when they get these mismatches and they can get to the rim.
So Trey now 8 threes. That's a season high. 38 points. That's a season high.
3 off his career high.
Yep. Tatum's free throw.
And I mean, the amazing thing, he's taken 2 free throws. 2. Both of them and 1.
14 of 18 from the floor.
2 free throws.
Tatum with 25, along with Jaylen Brown. They've got 50 between them. What a duo. What a duo. Tatum missed a second. 113, 109, 3:40 to go. Come on, guys. McCollum, guarded by Holiday. Couldn't pull the trigger. Up top, Murphy. White's not going to let him breathe. Trey bumped by Tatum on the sideline. Nowhere to go. Lost it.
Because Boston can switch everything defensively.
Another unforced error.
They can switch, they can trap, and they can force that turnover.
Tatum sizing up Eve Macy. He's going to step back, or is he going to drive? He's going to drive and lay it in. No, he missed it. Deflected rebound to McCollum. We got another break right there. McCollum, one-on-one with Derek White. Crosses him over. Goes baseline. Reverse layup. Good for CJ.
Hey, they're playing him for the 3, and he does the next best thing. He keeps the dribble alive, get to the rack, put some English on it, and spin it in.
Entertainment value between the Pelicans and the Celtics this year off the charts. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla and the Celtics. We've got 3:01 to go. Boston with a 113-111 lead. So the Pels on a mini 10-5 run. And you got to tip your cap to New Orleans again. Did not let Boston run away with this thing. You took every body blow that they gave you, and now you've got a chance to win this ball game.
I mean, you're hanging with them on threes, 15 of 36 for the Pels, 16 of 40 for Boston, and the discrepancy in points off turnovers is monumental.
Yeah, that's
24-9 in favor of Boston, but the Pels are able to hang in and hang in and hang in. And here they are. I mean, it's really been fun to watch in Boston and here.
All right, so let's reset it here. You're down 2, 3:01 to go. We're out of fouls. Boston shooting free throws the rest of the way. Celtics have committed 3 fouls in this fourth quarter, so they've got 1 to give. Each team with 2 timeouts left. Boston with Derek White, Drew Holiday, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis. Their starting five on the floor down the stretch. Jose Alvarado, C.J. McCollum, Javonte Green, Trey Murphy, Yves Nisi. Our starting five in the second half on the stretch. DeJounte Murray left with injury in the first. Trey Murphy just fouled Jaylen Brown.
That's 5 on Trey. And that's a foul he didn't need to commit. He's at midcourt. That's a foul he does not need to commit.
Back to the line, the Celtics go. Jaylen Brown, 2 of 2.
He's just way too valuable in this game to commit that foul.
Free throw good.
I mean, you got 2:55 left, and Boston can hunt Trey Murphy defensively because they know he's got the 5 fouls. And Trey's not going to be able to be as aggressive as he normally would be.
They are now +6 makes at the free throw line. And it remains that way. Rim glass no good. Rebound, Trey Murphy, his 4th. You're down 3 with 2:50 to go.
They missed enough free throws to keep you in it.
McCollum just across the timeline. Get it to Green, just below the arc, right side, back to Murphy. Trying to get free, picked up his dribble. Up top, Javonte Green.
Go now.
Drives on Holiday, hangs, didn't get the roll. That's unbelievable. Foul by Holiday. It hung on the left rim and fell away. That's incredible.
Ball needed some stickum on it.
So you could have tied it up. Instead, it's just 2 free throws for Green, which he bricked.
Not a good time to miss his first free throw. Those are 12 of 17 from the line. Boston's trying to give it to you because they're only 18 of 24.
114, 112, 2:33 left. You need stops, and that's been an issue here in the fourth quarter. Because Boston's either making shots or getting to the free throw line. Get some turnovers, some runouts. Porzingis, get it between circles. Jason Tatum, McCollum in his grill, right in his right hip. Shot clock at 5. Tatum steps back for 3. Brick. Somebody rebound it. Murphy's got it. Trey sprints front court. Watch out from behind. They just mug him, and they take it away. Derek White.
Just can't get the call.
Now Holiday, right baseline, 15-footer. No! Rebound taken by Yves Nisi, his 13th. You're down 2 with 1:45 to go. McCollum, bumped by Holiday, steps back, nearly threw it away. Couldn't take the 3. Now Murphy, 1-on-1 with Derek White, behind the back. Dotted line, fire, and one! Kenneth Murphy III just hit the 40-point mark for the second time in his career.
Got a free throw to tie his career high and to give the Pels the lead.
114 apiece, 137 to go. Oh, Trey, have a night. Nope.
Oh, you got to be kidding
me.
You got to be kidding
me. Never had a chance. 90%, never had a chance. Tied at 114 with 120 to go. Tatum up top, guarded by Nisi, backdoor cut Porzingis. Missed the dunk! Late whistle on Javonte Green. They want a goaltend for what?
That's not a goaltend. He just missed it.
He missed the dunk.
They just missed it.
Oh, they're trying to say
I don't think did Javonte's hand go through
that's
the
what
net?
they're saying. No. I don't think so.
I didn't think it did either, but I haven't seen a great replay
We'd say
on
it if it looked that way, folks, but it did not appear that way.
Boston adamant, of course, and if I was Boston, I would be adamant The officials might be lobbied into going to take a look. We're going to get another look
Let's
on
see.
the replay here.
This is a good look. Yep, that's going to be a goal,
Oh,
10.
he did go up. Yes, he did.
All right, so that is, I mean, wow, they're not going to call
They're
it.
not going to look at it.
Wow, we just got a massive break. Javonte Green went up through the cylinder.
Yeah.
And that's why the dunk did not go in. That's a huge break. Free throw Porzingis, and he missed it.
Oh,
Are you
goodness.
serious?
Oh, goodness.
Who wants to win? The Celtics have missed 5 free throws in this quarter, but we haven't exactly lit it up either.
No.
Would he miss them both? Would he miss them both?
That'd be too much to ask.
There's a minute 16 to go. We're tied at 114. Second one. He missed them. It ain't that too much to ask. Rebound Green, you can take the lead with a bucket. McCollum front court. Center circle picked up by Holiday.
You got to get a good look.
CJ
here.
crossed over. Kick it to Misi. Shovel it out long to Green. Now back to Jose. Lost it to Murphy. Murphy above the right hash mark. 5 to shoot.
That's the
Trey.
shot. That's the shot.
Goes behind the back. Got White up in the air. 30-footer. Air ball.
That had to be the shot because the shot clock was running down, and that had to be the shot. Not the possession you want, but you're still tied, and there's still 51.8 seconds left.
You just turned it over for the 20th time. Yeah, we've missed 5 free throws, too, in the quarter. 114 apiece, 45 seconds left. Holiday between circles. Somebody's guts are going to get ripped out again tonight.
Jose!
Oh, nearly GTA'd. Tatum instead. Brown will make a right free throw line extended jumper. That's what happens when you're the world champions, and that's what happens when you're 12 and 36.
And when you've got clutch players like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, you can put the ball in their hands and you can trust them to make the right kind of play. And sometimes they get a little luck and still end up with the basket.
So Willie Green takes a timeout. There's 33.9 seconds left. Boston with a 116-114 lead. The dynamic duo of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, well, it is full display right now. 28 for Jaylen Brown, who knocked down the biggest bucket of the game. Jason Tatum has 25 points and 10 assists. So he has picked up his 21st double-double of the year. And you're down 2 with 33.9 to go. And Trey Murphy's got 40 points in this game. But that N1 free throw was short, which would have tied his career high. And instead of taking a 115-114 lead, now you're down 2 after the mid-range by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, that changes the complexion because you can't worry about a 2-for-1 here. You got to take your time and get a really good look if you're the Pelicans. You're down 2. You need a bucket. So you got to get a bucket, a good look, whether it's a 3 or a 2, and you got to get a stop on the other end, one way or the other.
I don't know how many kicks to the nether regions the Pelicans can muster tonight. I mean, it's been one after the next after the next. You deserve something to go your way. Got to make your breaks, though. Javonte Green inbound to Misi. Misi shovels it to McCollum. Shot clock at 20, game clock at 28. CJ to the dotted line, running floater, got it, and we're tied at 116.
With exactly 24 seconds left.
So at best, it's overtime for New Orleans. You got to make a stop. Holiday just in front of the center circle with 10. They're going to go to Tatum, I would think. Holiday now with 8. Get it to Tatum with 6. Tatum guarded by McCollum. Drives, spins left with 2. 15-footer at the buzzer. Rinsed it with 0.2 of a second left. And they're going to break our hearts again.
That's an MVP caliber play. That's just running an offensive set. A guy has a mismatch. He raised up over C.J. McCollum. He's got a distinct size advantage. C.J. McCollum can't block that shot, and that's just a bucket getter right there.
Yep, there's nothing you could have done more defensively.
No.
C.J. played him well. Tatum made that little shift to his left, again, just to the left of the elbow, and there's nothing but net. I mean, what are you going to do?
That's a 6'8" guy shooting a fadeaway over a 6'3" guy.
So a very difficult year, gets a little more tonight because you're going to play this team twice, and you're going to lose by a combined 3 points.
And play them to the wire both times with chances to win the game because
McCollum's shot went in and out in Boston, and Jason Tatum just sent everybody home and happy if they're wearing the bandwagon green. But Tatum, 27 points, 10 assists, and made the biggest bucket.
Well, that's why Jason Tatum is who Jason Tatum is. And 0.2 of a second by the Baron Davis rule ain't enough to catch and shoot. You got to throw it to the rim and hopefully tip it. Which is why Luke Cornett's standing underneath the rim.
All right, well, you need a fluke, what have you.
So Boston's got the triple towers out there.
Inbound to McCollum, wild hook, didn't have enough time anyway.
Yeah, you can't catch and shoot with 0.2 of a second.
So, ball game. And the Celtics defeat the Pelicans 118-116. You know, Willie Green is going to come out post-game and say how proud he is of the team, and he should be, because of the way they battled. DeJounte Murray going down early in the ball game. The Pelicans never gave in one bit to the defending champs. For the second time in a couple of weeks, they rip our hearts out. You can't play any better or any harder, but you fall short 118-116.
And again, we have to say, if the Pelicans will play to this level, you'll get some wins. But, man, this is obviously, we're tired of saying that, number one. And number two, to play this well for this long in this game with the obstacles that you have to overcome, you know, it says a lot about this team because you're missing Zion Williamson from the beginning. You're missing Brandon Ingram from the beginning. And you lose DeJounte Murray in the first half, and you still are able to fight out of hole after hole after hole to take the team down to the stretch. I mean, the Pelicans, this is
won 3 of the 4 quarters, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, this is the team that they got some guts. They just haven't been able to get the win.
And Trey Murphy's going to be sick because he would have tied his career high with that N1 free throw, which he missed. 90% free throw shooter, would have given him 41 points. And he's going to be thinking about that free throw all night. The 8 made threes, the 40 points. You know, Trey's the type of player, it doesn't mean anything without a W, and you can see him walking off the floor. He is feeling it. And what an effort by Murphy.
I mean,
what a game.
Yeah, the one free throw he's got to have at the end, unfortunately, he doesn't get it. Now, we certainly cannot say that's all Trey Murphy. Pels are 13 of 19 from the free throw line. So anybody could have made some more free throws who took them to help this team out. And look, they're not in position to win this game, but for the fact that Trey Murphy gives them 40 in 39 minutes.
Again, I just love how the Pels never gave in to the Celtics. And look, this is the 8th game we have lost in a row against this team. But this year, these 2 games were really the 2, maybe 3 of 8 that were actually ball games. The other ones were pretty much runaways. So that was good to see, but it just really hurts that you had an opportunity to win them both. And you, like we just said, we lost by combined 3 points in the 2 games.
I mean, these are outliers, obviously, but these are 2 games that if you separate these 2 games out, pull them out, you look at these 2 games and you look at the Pelicans, you're like, you know what, that's a playoff team. The way they have competed against Boston, because both games, the Pelicans have had opportunities to get the doors blown off and have had chances to fold, and neither game did they do that. Down 7 late in this game and able to come back, and not just come back, but tie it. I mean, it shows, again, some of the things this team is capable of.
Well, John, now we're going to hit the road, and the concern now switches to the news about DeJounte Murray. We have not heard anything, and obviously we're not going to know anything, I would think, for at least a day. But, you know, this could have been also one of those adrenaline games where you're really trying to pick your teammate up. But if Murray's going to be out for an extended period of time, it's going to be a harsh reality when we head on this road trip. And how are you going to replace him? You were able to do it tonight, but that's a short-term deal. How are you going to do it long-term if he misses an extended period of time?
Well, we saw back-to-back games on this road trip. DeJounte Murray plays one game. Pelicans play pretty competitive. He doesn't play a game, and they get blown out. They need his presence, and we're just getting accustomed to having him on the floor and getting some chemistry and fluidity with him. And now to remove that and have to start back over, not necessarily from scratch because you played without him before, but he gave you some elements that this team will now not have going forward.
All right. Gonna head down and hear Willie Green's presser. John, I know you've got a lot of duties this week coming up, and one of the great weeks in